Save with DriveWise and the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary, and in some states your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down, covered by the Verizon 5G network, and all for less than $30 a month when you get 4 lines. And the best part? We give you a free Samsung Galaxy A54 5G when you switch to the Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
People who suffer from arthritis are getting real pain relief with exciting biologic therapies at QC Kinetics.
The success rate is there, and there's no better way to treat yourself when it comes to dealing with pain.
Meet Tyler Vale, co-founder of QC Kinetics, who says they can't cure arthritis, but they can treat the pain.
If you think of the tide coming in and out on the beach and what it does, it erodes the sand, right? Can't stop the tide, but eventually when the sand or the beach gets bad enough, and we backfill that beach with sand so that we get generations of enjoyment with that beach again. And the same thing happens with your knee or your shoulder or your hip or your back. We want to backfill the problems that have happened to this point. I'm not stopping the tide, so I'm not stopping the arthritis, but I want to get generations of enjoyment out of those joints again.
Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation. Learn more about how restorative biologic therapies can get you real and lasting joint pain relief.
Call QC Kinetics, 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN. 617-644-PAIN.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep, Dave's feeling it. But it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings. Powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 9/22/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Wild with you here inside the Ford Clubhouse Fenway studio as we get you set for Red Sox versus Orioles. And we have some breaking news for you here on the pregame show, courtesy of the one and only Rob Bradford. And this is the McFarland Energy 2-Minute Grill with Rob Bradford, presented by McFarland Energy, the region's most dependable provider of home heating oil, including BioHeat, as well as expert HVAC services at McFarlandEnergy.com. He had a chance to catch up with James Paxton, and let's take a listen to the interview.
Another 2-minute grill, this time with a guy who's had an awesome career, James Paxton. And James, so obviously you're progressing, and maybe you never know what's going to happen this year, but you already have thought about what's potentially going to happen after next year or this year.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can squeak into the postseason and I can get an opportunity to pitch again. But I think after this season, this is I'm going to be retiring and moving on to the next chapter.
And you said you talked to your wife and your agent, and I mean, this is always a hard thing to come to that conclusion, but I mean, you've had some time to think here. What was that decision like?
You know, it's tough. I mean, obviously, I think that I can still do it. I can still go out there and compete and help a team win. But I just think with where my family's at and what they need right now, they need me home. And you know, I feel the duty and responsibility to be at home with my family, and I'm looking forward to being at home with my family and spending more time with them too.
When did you sort of come to that conclusion?
Something that we've been talking about throughout this season, and just kind of where my family was at and what we were doing. You know, so it was a bit of a slow burn, but I think it's, you know, where we've ended up.
So when you went to this year, obviously you're one of the impetuses behind signing with the Dodgers was you want to stay in the West Coast because your family, you wanted to prioritize your family. When you head into this year, did you think that you would land here, or was this something that sort of like as the season went on, just you realized this was the right decision?
Yeah, you know, I think we kind of went into this season saying, hey, we'll see how this goes. And, you know, with everything that's happened and where we're at as a family, we kind of just reached the decision that this was kind of it for me in baseball, and it was time to kind of settle in at home and do the family thing.
When you think about life, like without it, which is great. This is because you get a chance to still be in your uniform, potentially play again this year. It's not over,
right.
But you're sort of, this is the morphing of baseball into life. Have you thought about what that'll look like? You want to be around your family, but have you thought about what that might look like, coaching or anything like that? Or
yeah, I think that I'm starting a company with a trainer of mine and friend called Athlete Complete, where we're going to kind of address mental health in sports and you know, mentor and help programs and stuff like that, build culture and stuff like that around making mental health more of a priority.
So is that a company that's already started?
Yep, we're starting it up, and it's been started, and it's, you know, we're just in the beginning stages right now. But you know, we started a podcast, and we're kind of talking about the mental health in sports.
Well, you're always welcome on our podcast every single time, and it's good, sincerely covering you, watching you pitch, seeing your career, all of it, no matter what happens this year, it's been a lot of really inspiring and pleasurable for a lot of people who watch you pitch. So congratulations on everything.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so some big news there broken by Rob Bradford. Great stuff between Rob and James Paxton. And if you just caught the end of that, James Paxton telling our very own Rob Bradford on the McFarland Energy 2-Minute Grill that he is intending to retire after the season comes to an end. Of course, he's on the IL with that partial tear in his right calf muscle. And now James Paxton, he's put together a very, very good career. He's racked up 73 victories over 11 years, 3.77 ERA. Of course, he's in his second stint here with the Red Sox, but getting kind of the lowdown as to why he's making that decision to ultimately step away from the game after this year. So breaking some news, of course, thanks to our very own Rob Bradford for that here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Now, coming up, we will hear from another member of this Red Sox organization. Alex Cora on WEEI is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the freedom of choice. Shop deals built for you on the New England Edition F-150, official truck of the Red Sox. Now, because Alex Cora was on with Andy Hart and also Christian Arcand earlier on the station, Joe Castiglione had a chance to catch up with Red Sox game planning coordinator and two-time World Series champion Jason Varitek, and here's that conversation.
Jason, when you played, we'd always see you before games with the big notebooks and all the charts. I think you were the first one we ever saw to go in that great detail in game planning, and now you're doing it again as a coach as well as working with the catchers. What do you do specifically with the game planning?
I mean, each year it's taken on a different role according to your cast and organizational philosophies and stuff. I think more recently it's been a little more detailed, but do my work so you're able to, at an instance at a, you know, you got 10th of a second to answer a question in the middle of a game, you can answer. But most importantly, my main job is to make sure they're prepared defensively and they're ready to go, and maintaining them throughout the season.
And you stay in the dugout right behind Alex?
Yeah, I'm somewhere within arm's reach. Sometimes on the rail, sometimes on the side. Somewhere where we all can communicate and talk when we need to.
You've worked with the catchers as well, and there's been some controversy of older players, younger players, about the one-knee style of catching to steal the low strike. What is your feeling about that?
Coming around, it was taking your time, and throughout the course of time before we had every ways in the world to analytically be able to back it or not back it. Just hand tabulating things over the course of time, that the work and the efficiency of even blocking is even better. It's not just about the low strike. It's also physical wear and tear. It makes blocking and I guess the evaluation between strike and ball a lot easier, and it takes time. And it's a not one shoe fits all. We have one that's a traditional stance guy, and you work with what that is. And for some, it's a rangier way to better use their athleticism with their hands.
You never really did it, did you? It wasn't in vogue in your day.
No, I think we'd get killed. But at times, there were certain pitchers required it. Like Ramon wanted me on one knee out on the outside corner, and when he was here. So there's definite a lot more benefits to it than there are negatives.
Well, Jason, you've been coaching here a long time. Would you like to see managing in your future?
Well, we stick with what our roles are. If those things come about and it's the right opportunity at the right place, I for surely would absolutely entertain it. But I love what I do. I love coaching, and the coaching aspect isn't going to change, and that's the most important part. Where that goes, whether you're manager or just a game planning coordinator, I believe that you can continue to reach players and help them be the best versions of themselves.
It's 20 years since 2004, the great year in Red Sox history. Does it seem like it?
Sometimes. Yeah. It sometimes seems a lot longer, and then sometimes at the blink of an eye, it just seems like yesterday.
And you're getting one of your teammates back in your neighborhood, the guy that was traded with you from Seattle, Derek Lowe, D. Lowe.
Yeah, it's been tremendous. We got to spend some time this week and on our off day and have a little dinner and hang out for a little bit. But it's wonderful to have so much history with somebody and then actually be able to be around them more.
You think that team is closer because of the great success they had, especially down the stretch, than most baseball teams in later years?
Well, Derek and I had a over 10-year playing together time period, so whether we won or didn't, I think we'd still be friends. But I believe that actually winning is going to always put you in those places and the opportunities to where you have such a high turnover of who's with you that next year, and those are going to be lifelong friends.
Jason, you were very close with Tim Wakefield. You lived in the same neighborhood for many years, and of course, we still mourn his loss and loss of Stacy. How are the children doing, Brianna and Trevor?
They're doing great. Bree just started at her college days, and starting new adventures in life. And Trev's continuing his school in Florida, and they're doing as best anybody can with what they've mentally, physically, emotionally have had to go through in this past year.
And at the time of Tim's passing, a lot of you guys said you're going to be uncles, and I guess that's proven to be true.
Yeah, there's, they're unfortunate situation, but fortunate that there's been so much help from a vast variety of people that, aren't just saying it, but take the extra step to reach out and to try and be there for them.
And tell us about your girls. You got 2 college grads already, huh?
Yeah, I've got 2 that are done. One's in graduate school, and one that's in the second year of college, and then a 7th grader.
It keeps you busy.
Yeah, just no girls.
Well, that's the best to have. Congratulations on a great career, Jason. Hope we're together a long time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for doing that video for me at the Hall of Fame. That was very touching.
Well, words don't describe what you've done and how your voice amplifies across the radio. And how you can visualize a game. I'll never forget that when I broke my elbow, that you and Troop you brought me through it. And it was seeing the game, hearing a game, and getting the visual with it will always be in my memories.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, what an awesome conversation between two Red Sox legends there, Jason Varitek, and of course our very own Joe Castiglione. Jason Varitek and his coaching staff, Alex Cora, of course, heading that group. They are hoping to get this team to the finish line, being in the postseason. They're 4 games out with 17 to go. They take on the Orioles here in the series finale at Fenway Park. Coming up next, we'll get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. We'll also get you the injury update presented by New England Spas, and also give you one more time the Herb Chambers starting lineups. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you. Everywhere we go, everything that we do, yeah, it's fun when I'm driving with you.
Drive away in the trusted all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. Buy with 2.9% financing or lease for just $299 per month during the Subaru of New England all-wheel drive-away. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel, dog, or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Roast Bros and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
617-777-7777.
If you've been hurt in a car crash or on the job, Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers has been winning big for clients for over 29 years. Call today for a free consultation.
You gotta get Glassman. 617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman.
Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hey Boston fans! Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
1-877
carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Wild with you here inside the Ford Clubhouse Fenway studio, which is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event. Make it the best summer ever with a great deal on the Bronco family or Ford F-Series official truck of the Red Sox. Time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick online at anyspas.com. And we played it a little bit before, but in case you missed it, an exclusive from Rob Bradford, the Baseball Isn't Boring 2-minute grill, presented by McFarland Energy, in which James Paxton told Rob that he intends to retire after this season, and that is injury-related in part because James Paxton is currently on the 60-day injured list with a partial tear in his right calf muscle, and he will not be eligible to return until after the regular season concludes. So, of course, hoping for a postseason run before he ultimately retires, but getting that you'd heard it here first on the Mass Mutual pregame show. As for other injury-related updates, Brennan Bernardino, he's going on the IL with elbow soreness. Alex Cora said before the game that it's bone-related, not ligament-related, so Cam Booster takes his spot on the active roster. Meanwhile, some good news. Tanner Houck said he feels better throwing a bullpen today. He's ready to go for Friday. He said after his last start, he felt more fatigued than normal and wanted to keep pushing, but the training staff warned him to take a break, and he said that a few extra days have helped. And then final update for you, Alex Cora said the Sox are very close to deciding Liam Hendricks won't be able to make it back this year. Hendricks, of course, a former All-Star, coming off Tommy John surgery. He made 6 minor league rehab appearances, but the Sox aren't sure when he'll pitch next because he felt some tightness, didn't bounce back well after his last minors outing. So he's still hoping to pitch this year, but we'll ultimately see how that shakes out. Time now for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. The 9 for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran in center, Rafael Devers at third, Wilyer Abreu in right field, Tyler O'Neill in left, Masataka Yoshida, the designated hitter, Connor Wong, the catcher, Tristan Casas at first, Trevor Story back in the starting lineup. He is playing shortstop, and then Cedon Rafaela getting the start at second base for the Sox tonight. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. The game we will be keeping an eye on the most is Minnesota at home against the Angels. That is a 7:10 start time, and the Twins, they ended up putting up 10 runs against the Angels last night and won that game to halt a 4-game losing streak. So now they're 4 up on the Red Sox entering tonight's action. Meanwhile, a team sandwiched in between the Sox and the Twins is the Tigers, and they're now 3 back of Minnesota, a game up on the Red Sox, and Detroit actually has a 3-0 lead over the Colorado Rockies. That is in the bottom of the first inning in that contest. Finals from today, Guardians beat the White Sox 6-4, Mets 6-2 over the Blue Jays, D-backs 14-4 over the Rangers, Pirates 3-1 over the Marlins. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, you've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Thanks to Zach Coe back at the flagship WEEI. I'm Joe Weil. Red Sox in O's coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Picture yourself on the island of St. Croix, where every moment is infused with a vibe like no other. Welcome to St. Croix, where the rhythm of the island captivates your soul. Whether sampling local cuisines at a waterfront restaurant, snorkeling along colorful coral reefs, or strolling through lush tropical gardens, you'll feel the magic of this vibrant island. So why wait? Plan your escape today at visitusvi.com and discover why we say St. Croix, a vibe like no other.
Y'all want to hear about the AARP auto insurance program from the Hartford? Well, if you're age 50 or over, you could save hundreds when you switch. Are you ready for some exclusive discounts too? Phone's in the air now. We're going to sign you up, baby. Go to visithartfordauto.com today for your free quote.
When you're with the Hartford, the Bucks got your back. Provided by Hartford Fire Insurance Company, not AARP or its affiliates. Individual savings vary. The Hartford pays a royalty fee to AARP, which is used for external purposes. For information and restrictions, go to thehartford.com.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor?
Hi, Doctor. Doctor?
Dr. Jackson's practice is growing.
What do you mean we're still short-staffed?
He needs a good patient doctor.
How do we not have enough doctors to doctor all these patients?
And he doesn't have the patience to sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey, it's Andy Hart here. Most goals we set for ourselves have a pretty clear course. I want a trip to Nashville, so you read a couple reviews, talk to a few friends, save up some money, and book it. Maybe a couple of choices along the way, but overall, it's a clear course to reach your goal. Now, if your goal is to lose 40 or 50 pounds, where's the clear path? You read reviews, talk with a few friends, and try something out. When it doesn't work, you're disappointed. We've all been there, and it sucks. Know what I'm saying? Stop trying and do what I did and start doing. Reach your goal with Awaken 180. It's a clear course to success without the disappointment. No guesswork, no trial and error, no medication side effects. I'm proof. I dropped 30 pounds my first go at it, and it was simple. A word never associated with weight loss, except when referring to Awaken 180. Choose the simple, clear course to success with the solution for weight loss. Awaken180weightloss.com.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is good!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Heard Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up, Grand Slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Sean McDonough.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park, the final game of this homestand and this series against the Baltimore Orioles here on 9/11. Ceremonies just held commemorating those awful days from 23 years ago. And ceremonies held on the field as the Red Sox get set to take on the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles come in half a game now behind the Yankees in the AL East. Yankees at 83 and 62, and the Orioles at 83 and 63. And the Red Sox now trailing in that wild card by 4 games behind the Minnesota Twins, and they're actually a game behind the Detroit Tigers as well for that third wild card, and even with Seattle, also 4 games back. So this was a big one for the Red Sox, as they all are the rest of the way, this being game number 146. The Orioles have already won the season series 8-4, and they have been a good road team, 41 wins and 30 defeats, while the Red Sox, with one more defeat, will have a losing record at home this season. They are 34 and 40 as they play here, and most of the rest of their games are on the road. In fact, the Red Sox are 13 and 6 in rubber games this year, 8 and 2 at home, so that is something they've done pretty well. And if they win, they would have a winning homestand. They'd go 4 and 2 after taking 2 or 3 from the White Sox. So a big one tonight is Nick Pivetta gets the ball against Dean Kremer, the right-hander who is an Israeli citizen, co-citizenship actually, and he is 7 and 9, but has pitched pretty well for the most part around some injuries. Red Sox and the Orioles getting set to go at it here at Fenway Park, and we'll check the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups. For the Birds, leading off and playing at shortstop is Gunnar Henderson. Cedric Mullins will be in center field hitting second. Anthony Santander is at the DH spot batting third. Ryan O'Hearn at first base hitting fourth. Adley Rutschman is catching. He's batting fifth. Colton Cowher in left field. He's hitting sixth. Austin Slater is the right fielder, right-hand batter, hitting seventh. Jackson Holliday at second base. He is batting eighth. And Manuel Rivera, the third baseman, it's ninth. Dean Kremer pitching 7 and 9 on the year, is 2 and 4 in his career against the Red Sox. We will now, as kids take the field, along with the players, we will pause here for the singing of our national anthem. But first, a moment of silence commemorating 9/11/01.
Thank you. And now, here to perform our national anthem is a trumpet player for the Boston-based band Dan and the Wildfire, as well as a music educator in Weymouth Public Schools. From Brookline, Massachusetts, please welcome Tom Brennan.
By BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Continuing with the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran will bat first and play in center field tonight. Rafi Devers hitting second and third base. William Abreu is the right fielder hitting third. Then Tyler O'Neill in the cleanup spot in left field. Masataka Yoshida will DH and hit fifth, followed by Connor Wong catching. Tristan Casas at first base hits seventh. It's Trevor Story at shortstop batting eighth, and Cedon Rafaela, the second baseman, it's ninth. Nick Pivetta pitching his 24th appearance, his 23rd start. He's won 5 and lost 10. He's had some tough luck of late. A 4.38 ERA. Lost to the Orioles the only time he faced them this year. But in his career, he is 8-3 against Baltimore. Most of those wins coming when he was a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. Umpires tonight, Paul Clemens behind the plate, Roberto Ortiz at first base, Chad Fairchild at second, and Ryan Wills is the third base umpire. Time now for Powering Possibilities, brought to you by Comcast Business. Where might the power come from tonight? Well, Rafi Devers says those shoulders are feeling better. He's not had the same pop in his bat, but he's been getting his singles, and maybe tonight's the night he homers. He's been stuck on 28 for a couple of weeks now. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. Our speed report is brought to you by Verizon. Phones were not made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon gets you a trade-in on any phone at your local Verizon store in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Well, the Red Sox haven't had the chance to run much of late because they've been trailing in games, but they still have two of the top 4 stolen base leaders in the game. 33 for David Hamilton and 32 for Jarren Duran, who will lead off and play in center field tonight. The Red Sox and the Birds of Baltimore ready to go at it here on this Wednesday night, the last game of the homestand. Red Sox go to New York after this one, and the Orioles move on to play the Red Hot Tigers in Detroit. Sean McDonough joining us again tonight, and Sean has the starting lineup, so we've already given you that, but he's got the play-by-play.
Okay, Joe, great to be with you. As always, Nick Pivetta ready to go. And the tall right-hander looking in at Gunnar Henderson, who swings at the first one, hits a hard ground ball to second. Cedon Rafaela playing second base tonight, made a nice play to backhand it and throw him out.
But that looked like he'd been there a long time. He did that with relative ease. That was a tough play.
.7-11 the first pitch. The temperature at game time 72 degrees. Time and temperature brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. Pivetta's first pitch to Cedric Mullins is a four-seam fastball taken for a strike. Have you been injured? Call 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. Cedric Mullins scored for Baltimore last night. He had 2 home runs, a solo home run and a 2-run homer. He takes a ball outside. 17 homers now for the veteran center fielder. 50 runs batted in to go with a .236 batting average. He chops one foul past the first base coach Anthony Sanders. Tony Mansolino coaches third for Baltimore. Pleasant night. And the crowd still filing in Fenway, about 2/3 full right now as the ball game begins. Pivetta comes set. His 1-2 pitch is another chopper foul, this one behind home plate. Pivetta, 6'5", 212 pounds. 31 years old, from Victoria, British Columbia. 5-10 on this season. 55-69 as a major league pitcher. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Mullins strikes out. And 2 down here in the first. Strikeout number 1 is brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC. 2 outs, the base is empty. Just underway in the first. And here's Anthony Santander, their DH switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Pivetta. And Nick throws strike 1, taken on the outside corner. .242 the average for Santander, with 40 homers and 94 runs batted in. His 40-round tripper, second in the American League behind Aaron Judge's 51. 94 RBIs, tied for 9th in the league. He takes a slider outside. Four-seam fastball about 48% of the time, leading the arsenal for Pivetta. Sweeper, curveball, cutter, and slider. Number 37 pitches, and it's high at 94 miles per hour. Santander hit his 40th home run of this season on Monday night. He's the 8th different Oriole player to hit 40 in a season. It's the 9th time it's happened in their franchise history. Takes a strike inside part of the plate at the knees. 2-2. Yes, Pivetta looks to have an easy 1-2-3 first inning. He's thrown 10 pitches, 7 of them strikes. His 2-2 to Santander is a breaking ball, a check swing, and it rolls away from Connor Wong, who gets a new ball from Paul Clemens, the home plate umpire.
Clemens is a AAA umpire, but he's worked several big league games this season.
The count is full. Santander stepped out for a minute. Big, powerful man. Slightly open stance. Stands close to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a foul back in our direction. Santander, 6'2", 230 pounds. Still just 29 years old. He'll turn 30 next month. The pause by Pivetta. And his 3-2 pitch is just a little bit outside with a fastball, and it's a 2-out walk to Santander. So Santander down to first, not much of a threat to run. He does have 2 stolen bases and 2 tries. And here's Ryan O'Hearn, the first baseman tonight, left-handed hitter, batting .259. He takes a breaking ball up and away, a curveball that didn't come down. 13 homers for the Kansas City Royal O'Hearn. 53 runs batted in. Short lead for Santander, held by Tristan Casas. The pitch is a fastball just on the inside corner for a called strike. The problem for Pivetta has been the home run ball. He's given up 24 of them in just 123 in the third innings. He throws a fastball outside. He has been a strikeout pitcher. Nick averaging 10.73 strikeouts per 9 innings. That's 5th most in the American League. Works out of the stretch, has the high set, and his pitch is a good slow curveball taken for a strike over the outer part of the plate. Red Sox just 4 games out of the final wild card despite having lost 12 of their last 18. Time running out to make a run. 2-2 pitch is in on the feet of O'Hearn, who checked his swing. It rolled away from Connor Wong, but not very far, a little bit up the first baseline.
This is the 7th game Raphael has played at second base this season.
We made a nice play to start the game on that hot smash hit by Henderson. Santander runs on a 3-2 pitch, and it swung on and missed. That slow 79-mile-an-hour curveball for Nick's second strikeout. After a half inning, Baltimore nothing. And the Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Joe. Meatloaf, meat lasagna, meaty nachos with beef or turkey. Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean, fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points at every purchase. Short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss savings on Shaw's fresh ground beef and turkey. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the first, no score. Red Sox coming up for the first time tonight against the veteran 28-year-old right-hander Dean Kremer. He's making his 22nd start. He's 7-9 with a 4.27 ERA. The opponent's hitting .224 against him. Greeted by Jarren Duran, who takes a strike fastball on the inside part of the plate. Duran leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Cadillac of Linfield and Cadillac of Warwick. The third baseman Rivera in on the edge of the grass for the speedy Duran, who waves at a high fastball and misses. He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, which he doesn't like it when people call it a splitter, but that's apparently what it is. Sinker and a curveball. And his splitter's a good pitch. 0-2 to Duran is outside. 288 for Jarren, 21 homers, 72 runs batted in. He leads the majors in doubles with 44, tied with Alec Bohm of the Phillies in that category. And he leads in triples in the majors all by himself with 13. He hits a high pop-up, shallow left field, and it's the left fielder Cowser calling everybody off to make the catch. One down here in the bottom of the first. There is no score. Join Major League Baseball and the Red Sox as we pay tribute to those whose lives were lost on September 11, 2001, honoring them with the pledge we shall not forget. And certainly we shall not on this somber day in America. Breaking ball tapped on the right side by Devers to the first baseman O'Hearn, who flips to Kremer covering. So Raffy goes up there, first ball swinging, and makes the second out of the opening inning. He is hitting .281, entering the game with 28 homers. And as Joe said, stuck on 28 for a while and 81 runs batted in.
The Red Sox were in New York the night of September 10th of 2001. The game got rained out. It was a four-game wraparound series, flew to Tampa Bay, and that's where we were when it happened.
Wilyer Abreu takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Red Sox rookie right fielder hitting .264, 15 homers, 55 runs batted in. Dean Kremer winds and fires, and he misses low with a breaking ball. Abreu with Tyler O'Neill on deck. Fastball is a little bit too high. Kremer from Stockton, California. Originally lives in Phoenix now. 28 years old. He misses up and away. 6'2", 210 pounds. As Joe mentioned, he has Israeli citizenship. His pitch attended UNLV. He throws a strike taken by Abreu on the outside part of the plate. Last time out for Kremer, he pitched 6 shutout innings, allowing just 2 hits, and got a win in Tampa Bay. And that came a week after he had to leave a start at Colorado on August 31st. Swinging a foul back to the backstop. After 3 1/3 innings, he got hit by a line drive on the forearm And it immediately swelled significantly. He left. Talking to the Oriole broadcasters, they were wondering if he might not pitch the rest of the season. X-rays were negative. He came back a week later and was terrific against the Rays. Swing and a miss at a fastball up and away. Abreu strikes out. The Red Sox go in order in the first. Retire the Side brought to you by AZEK Exteriors, featuring new AZEK bevel and shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty but without all the maintenance. Visit azekexteriors.com. After one, no score on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hey, baseball fans. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team's spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
No score. Second inning rolls around, and Nick Pivetta throws a breaking ball that missed a little bit low and away to Adley Rutschman, who's their catcher tonight. He was the DH last night. Switch hitter, batting left, hitting .254 overall. 18 homers, 74 runs batted in. He takes another curveball, this one for a strike at the knees. He's leading off is Rutschman in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. Pivetta allowed a 2-out walk in the first. He struck out 2. Neither team has a hit yet. Another slow curveball away. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Rutschman. And the pitch, check swing. He tried to get out of the way of a high fastball that would have been a ball, and it bounced foul down by the Oriole dugout on the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Colton Cowser to follow, and then Austin Slater. Rutschman deep in the batter's box, spread out with an open stance. The pitch is a chopper on the right side, handled by Rafaela, the second baseman. On to Tristan Casas for the out.
Rafael has been so versatile. Did a good job at short. He's sensational in the center field area. Now at second base. He played 4 games there last year. Bits and pieces of a few games here this season. But this could be something that the Red Sox will use come next season. Especially when Story's healthy, as he is right now.
Fastball taken for strike 1 by Colton Cowser, the left fielder, left-handed batter, rookie, hitting .241 with 20 homers and 62 runs batted in. They play him to pull infield and outfield. He pops it up to the opposite field along the left field line. Story does not make the catch. Tried to backhand it, missed the ball. It's a fair ball, run down by O'Neill, and sliding into third is Colton Cowser. You don't expect that from Trevor Story, Joe. Such a good fielder, but he just whiffed on it, trying to make a backhand catch along the left field line.
I don't know why O'Neill flipped it into the cutoff man rather than firing it toward third. He wasn't that far away.
Well, they scored a triple, but ordinarily that's a ball Story would catch. And it really looked like an easier play for Tyler O'Neill. Story got a glove on it. The infield is in. And a breaking ball's down and away to Austin Slater, the right fielder, right-handed hitter.
Raffy was there too. Maybe he heard some footsteps, but it was most unusual. He didn't catch it.
Well, that was deep enough in the left field. It's a much easier play for the left fielder coming in. Infield in for Slater. He's playing for his third team this season. San Francisco, Cincinnati, and now Baltimore. Ball and a strike now. Slater playing in his 24th game for the Orioles. He's at .260 as a Bird, 13 for 50 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. The pitch, fisted foul over to our right into the luxury suite level. Pivetta could use the strikeout with a runner at third and 1 out here in the second inning. Nissen has shown a few replays. O'Neill just kind of ambles after it. If he just ran, it was a much easier play for him, but I think he thought Story had it under control. 1-2 pitch is line foul over the Red Sox dugout on the first base side. The bottom line is it's a ball that should have been caught by somebody.
And I don't know why the throw didn't go right to third.
Mm-hmm.
Would have had a chance to get him.
And he credited Cowser with a triple, his third of the season. That's a gift. 1-2 pitch from Pivetta. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. A big strikeout as Austin Slater goes down swinging. He hasn't had a great year with the bat. This is his 75th game between those three teams that we mentioned, among those three teams. And he came in hitting .209 combined.
He missed that sweeper by a foot. Was well outside.
So here's Jackson Holliday, the rookie, who swings and fouls one back to the screen. Left-handed hitter. Hitting .177. 5 homers, 21 runs batted in. This is his 49th game played. Got called up earlier in the year. Struggled and went back down. Now he's back up. He's 29 for 164 with the Baltimore Orioles. Pivetta works out of the stretch. Breeze blowing in from center field. And Pivetta just missed a little bit up and away with a fastball. Nick faced the Orioles on August 15th in a loss. Gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings. Cowser leads down the third base line. The pitch, big swing and a miss at a high fastball. About letter high. Chased by the baby-faced Jackson Holliday. He is 21 years old, and he could pass for younger than that. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He threw a fastball by him at 95. So the misplay in the field doesn't hurt the Red Sox. Pivetta has struck out 4 already. After an inning and a half, no score on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. Protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the in-the-hot-tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
Is your morning routine kind of like being in a video game?
Here we go!
You wake up, try to get a workout in, shower, shave. Where's my makeup? I'm negotiating the Tobin Bridge and Southeast Expressway every day. Yeah. If you can't find the time, you may be able to find some money when you enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. That could be you with unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, refund from a utility bill. It may be another thing to do, but it only takes 30 seconds to search your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Herb Chambers batting order for the Red Sox in the second as Tyler O'Neill leading off against Dean Kremer. He swings and misses at a breaking ball away. O'Neill, Masataka Yoshida, and Connor Wong coming up. Red Sox win in order in the first on 12 pitches from Kremer. He throws a curveball down and away to O'Neill. Tyler hitting .258, 29 homers, 56 runs batted in. Kremer rocks and fires, and it's a pop-up out of play to the right into the roof box seats. Fenway Park filling up. We had a little over 30,000 here last night, and that appears to be about what we have here tonight as well. There's a drive way foul. He hammered it, but pulled it a mile foul. Cleared everything down the left field line. O'Neill hit 2 home runs here on Monday night, as did Rob Refsnyder. Tyler has 4 homers in his last 4 games now. Right-handed batter, native Canadian, and he checks his swing and hits a little tapper down the first baseline, played by Ryan O'Hearn, who steps on first for the out. He didn't mean to swing, but he did. For every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. Dean Kremer pitches, and the right-hander throws a nice curveball, knee-high, taken for strike 1 by Masataka Yoshida, left-handed hitting DH. Batting .284, 9 home runs, 49 runs batted in. He hits a line drive and a base hit into right field. Red Sox have their first base runner with 1 out here in the second. On a line single to right for Yoshida, who's now hit in 3 straight games. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball since the All-Star break. Among players with at least 100 plate appearances since then. Massa came in 15th in the majors in batting average, .312. And that'll go up a little bit with that hit. He takes a short lead from first, held by O'Hearn. He's not much of a runner. And Kremer misses just outside with a fastball to Connor Wong. Right-handed hitting catcher. No score. We're in the second inning. In the final game, the rubber game of this 3-game series between the Red Sox and Baltimore. They won't meet again this season unless it's in the playoffs. Kremer out of the stretch for the first time tonight. His pitch, little soft line drive caught by the second baseman Holiday. Long didn't hit it very hard. He went up hitting .287, 13 homers, 48 runs batted in.
Kremer came to the Orioles from the Dodgers with several other prospects for Manny Machado. And Machado yesterday became the San Diego Padres all-time home run leader.
Wow, feels like he hasn't been there that long. Here's Tristan Casas. Had an RBI double last night in the Red Sox 5-3 loss to the Orioles. He takes a breaking ball for a strike. .242 for Tristan, 8 homers and 20 runs batted in.
That trade came in 2018, and of course Machado with the Dodgers struck out to win the World Series. A pitch from Chris Sale.
Kremer comes set at the belt. And his pitch is a little bit high. Costas is the 7th batter, brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. No score. We're in the second. Yoshida at first with 2 outs. Breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by Rutschman. League leaders brought to you by Drains by James. Gunnar Henderson all over the league leaders. The Oriole shortstop, 36 homers. 4th in the league. On-base percentage of .368 starting the night. Good for 7th. He's 8th in slugging. 7th in OPS. 6th in hits. 3rd in runs. Swing and a miss by Casas. Drains by James. Eastern Mass's leader in residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. No score. Each team with 1 hit. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Casas, who stepped out for a moment. He's 4 for his last 35, even with that double last night. Kremer comes set. And the pitch is popped foul over to our left. He got jammed and managed to fight it off. If Tristan could extend the inning, Trevor Story would hit next. Alex Cora talking on WEEI in the afternoon today about how it's hard to come back at midseason. And Casas is experiencing that. He swings and misses at a splitter for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Kremer is fan 2. After 2, no score on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Lou. Meatloaf, meat lasagna, meaty nachos with beef or turkey. Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon. You're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss savings on fresh ground beef and turkey. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Hey, baseball fans, ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team's spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
1877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
No scores. We go to the third. Here's the Hall of Fame voice of the Red Sox, Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Sean McDonough. First pitch to Rivera is taken away. Ball 1, a breaking ball to Manuel Rivera, who is hitting a .221 with 2 homers and 20 knocked in. Right-hand batter. Mayo played the first 2 games at third base. Rivera went in for defense last night. A breaking ball missing low and away. Pivetta has fan 4, giving up 1 hit, which could have been an error. Pop fly that wasn't caught that went down the left field line for a triple. 2-0 pitch coming to the right-hand hitter, and he takes a strike over the inside edge with a sinking fastball. Rivera was acquired from Miami, where he had .214. A 2-1 delivery to the right-hand hitter. And he swings it. It's a high fly, left field deep. O'Neill back, looking up, and this ball is gone into the second row of the monster seats. A home run for Emmanuel Rivera, his third of the year, his 21st RBI, and it is 1-0 Birds as Pivetta continues to get burned by the long ball. The 25th he's given up. Him on a 2-1 pitch. High towering fly over the monster.
Second homer for Rivera in 15 games as an Oriole. That was a hanging breaking ball about bell high.
Cement mixer coming in there.
Yeah, that was not a good pitch.
Here's Henderson now grounded out 4-3 to open the game. The pitch to Gunnar Henderson is up and away. He's got 36 home runs. Left-hand batter, second-year player. He'd be an MVP candidate, certainly, if Judge weren't there. The pitch. Swinging a line drive left field. O'Neill going back, has it lined up and makes the catch a step in front of the track for the out. Well, you look at Bobby Witt Jr., certainly having an MVP-type season. Jose Ramirez of Cleveland and Gunnar Henderson, but with Judge's numbers, it's going to be hard to beat.
No question.
Same with Ohtani in the National League. He's got a chance for 50-50.
It's crazy.
Isn't it? Cedric Mullins struck out his first time up. He homered twice yesterday, and the breaking ball is in there for a strike. That is the 215th home run by the Orioles this year, the one by Rivera. That ties them with the Yankees for the most home runs in baseball. Yanks hosting Kansas City tonight. We'll check the Subaru scoreboard in a minute. That's up and away for a ball. 0-0, Kansas City and the Yanks in the second in the Bronx. Rubber game of that series. And the pitch to Cedric is bounced weakly to the right side. Casas charge, gloves, turns, and does it himself. 3 unassisted for the second out. The Tigers, one game ahead of the Red Sox, rolling over the Rockies again, 7-1 after 4. Phillies lead the Rays, who are 2 behind the Red Sox, 2-1 in the fourth. Nationals 3, Braves nothing in the fifth. As we said, Yankees and Royals scoreless in the third. The Angels have a 2-1 lead over the Twins in the third. Twins 4 games in front of the Red Sox. Cardinals and Reds no score in the first. There's a strike called over the outside edge, and Santander winces as he thought that was a ball. Santander walked his first time up. The 0-1 pitch to the switch hitter sitting on 40 homers, and he waves at a curve down and in. Missed that one badly, a very tentative swing.
In that game in Detroit, the Tigers scored 6 runs in the bottom of the first inning.
They've been on fire. They won big last night.
Riley Green homered in that first inning, as did Trey Sweeney.
Foul off third. Devers with a long run. He was in a shift, goes over to the stands, waves, and does not make the play. Had he been at his normal spot, I think he might have had it, but he was on the move, and he reached into the camera well while in full stride, and might have ticked the glove. But he did not make the catch. The Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away is going on now. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Here's the pitch home. Santander foul, tips it into the mid-strike 3 and a high fastball. 5 strikeouts for Pivetta, but he did give up the home run ball. It's 1-0 Birds after 2.5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Mercedes-Benz of Natick has moved and is now officially Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Servicing or finding your Mercedes-Benz is easier than ever at our new location on Route 20 in Sudbury. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Flagship Motor Cars of Linfield, and our newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Hey, it's Greg Hill to tell you about advanced regenerative medicine. If you're tired
of the arthritic pain in your knees, hips, back, or shoulder, everybody is talking about regenerative medicine. You can enhance your joints, improve mobility, and get back to doing the stuff you love without pain, without drugs or surgery or downtime. That means you won't be constantly focused on how painful your joints are and what you can't do. Just the opposite. You'll be back to playing golf or playing pickleball or playing over 40 hockey all winter long. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics here in New England are experts when it comes to these next-gen treatments. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader when it comes to this exciting breakthrough using cellular therapies. They've got tens of thousands of satisfied patients, and the consultation is totally free. Call now to get lasting joint pain relief with help from QC Kinetics. Get a free consultation when you call 617-644-PAIN. 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Story leading off with the Red Sox and the Herb Chambers. Lincoln of Norwood, Lincoln of Westboro batting order. In the bottom of the third, 1-0. Ground ball hit the second baseman. Easy hop for Holiday. Goes to first. And Story is out on one pitch. Trevor went up there at 228 with no homers. Birds leading on the Manuel Rivera home run in the third off Pivetta. Here's Raffaella now getting the start at second base. He's at 253, 15 homers, 69 RBIs. He's got to get some Rookie of the Year consideration. You look at that RBI total.
Absolutely.
Hitting ninth in the batting order. They have almost 70 runs batted in is remarkable. And a curve of beauty drops in for a strike.
He leads all American League rookies in runs batted in, hits, total bases, games played. He's second in steals, runs, and home runs.
And he swings and grounds a curve foul, third base side. Well, you look at Abreu, he's a candidate, certainly. So is Cowser, who has the 20 home runs, a left fielder for the Orioles.
Nesson had a graphic on last night on that subject about Rookie of the Year candidates. They included Austin Wells, the Yankee catcher.
Yeah. Some people think he's the favorite. He's really come on strong in the second half. While one missing, he's batting behind Judge in the batting order, hitting fourth many nights. We'll see him tomorrow when the Red Sox visit the Bronx Bombers. The 1-2 pitch coming to Raffaella, and he takes a changeup a little low. 2-2. Two out, or one out, nobody on here in the third. Kremer deals, and a swinging strike. Down he goes on a high fastball. 3 strikeouts. A Red Sox fan 13 times last night. They're averaging almost 10 strikeouts per game.
Yeah, it's a big problem. We talked about on the pregame show with Joe Weil. You know, it's one thing if you're hitting home runs, because that's really today's baseball, right? Strikeout or hit a home run or walk.
And they're not walking much these days either. Here's Durant, who flied to left in the first. He lines one softly into right field. That's going to drop for a hit. Grabbed on a hop by Austin Slater. So hit number 174 this season for Jarren Duran.
He's been in a little bit of a slump. Broke out an 0 for 11 last night.
Red Sox have not had many running opportunities the last couple of weeks. Let's see if he might do something now.
Might as well try. Do something to shake up this offense a little bit.
With Devers up, the pitch to Raffy is in there for a strike. I mean, I don't think you'd ordinarily run with him, but he's not getting the powerful swings with that shoulder. Both shoulders actually were nagging him, although he told me he felt pretty good just 2 days ago. Kremer deals, and Raffy swings and misses at a pitch down and in.
Now, you said it earlier, Devers hasn't homered since August 25th against Arizona. That's 49 at-bats ago, 12-plus games ago.
Long drought for him. 0-2. 2-out runner at first. The pitch, fastball missing inside. His last home run came off Kelly of Arizona. He had 2 in the Baltimore series, one August 16th and one on the 17th. Throw to first, and the runner dives back safely. So
Alex Cora was talking on WEEI this afternoon about when Devers is at his best, he's using the whole field, driving the ball, the opposite field, left center field, and he hasn't been doing that lately. Everything's been pulled.
1-2 pitch is just a little high, perhaps a shade inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1-0 Orioles in the third. Orioles are 4-1 at Fenway this season. Two balls and 2 strikes to Raffy. Duran extends the lead a little bit. Not a great lead, though. Here's the pitch. He doesn't go, and it's top foul. Pulled on the ground over by the Red Sox dugout. Red Sox have dominated the Orioles over the last 40 years. The Orioles had a commanding lead. I remember when I first came to the Red Sox. But that changed with those bad Oriole teams. Now they're very good. The 2-2 misses inside. Health would be the critical factor for the Orioles. If they can get Grayson Rodriguez back, Westbrook, the third baseman, and maybe another pitcher or two, they got a shot to go a long way. But right now, it's lean. The pitch with a runner going is grounded foul to the backstop. But they have 12 players on the injured list.
And you mentioned last night their closer, Felix Bautista, Kyle Bradish, one of their starting pitchers.
Tommy John. They may get Colon back. Their lefty has been very good.
John Means.
John Means, a second Tommy John. Miss Ryan Mountcastle has a bad wrist. The pitch is inside. He walked the walk. That was a patient at bat by Raffy. He has been doing a lot more walking of late. That is the first walk issued by Kremer. So with 2 out, 2 men are on for Abreu, who struck out his first time up. They lost their fastest runner in Jorge Mateo, who had left Tommy John surgery, left elbow, is a right-hand thrower. They hope to get Mountcastle back. They lost Ramon Urias with a right ankle sprain, although he's trying to rehab now. The pitch home, and it's in there for a strike. Fastball at 93. But they lost Bradish, Means, Tyler Wells, a starter, all with Tommy John surgery. 3 starting pitchers. The 0-1. Breaking ball low. Really, nobody in the American League is playing very well right now except for those Tigers.
That is true.
And who wants it? We'll see. The Mets had a big rally to win. They were no hit through 8 innings, but Lindor homered to tie it in the 9th. They went on to score 6 runs and beat Toronto 6-2. There's a check swing and a high fastball. It's up and away.
It's pretty rough if you're Bowden Francis. Pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 hit, and did not get a win.
Alvarez, the Mets catcher, followed with a 3-run homer later in the 9th inning, and Mets had a big victory. They're vying for the 3rd wild card in the National League. Here's the 2-1. Abreu swings and grounds a soft 1-hopper to third, and nice play by Rivera, but he throws it away. And here comes the tying run to score. The ball is bounced into the crowd. So they'll have runners at second and third, and the tying run is home. It's a soft 1-hopper, and Rivera charged, reached down, might have grabbed it on a short hop, and his throw just airmailed. Actually, it bounced and then bounced very high, not only over the photographer's well, but over that screen.
You know, it looked like Rivera made the hard part of the play when, as you said, he charged it. It was a slow chopper down the line, not hit very hard. He actually played it on the short hop, which was the second bounce.
They called it an infield single and an error, but really that should have been an error all the way. It was out by 20 feet, foul to the right, out of play.
Yeah, good throw, and he's out.
By plenty.
The official score has had a tough night. And the ball that Story didn't catch should be an error, too. I mean, he's right under it. It hits him right in the glove.
Now they have an error 5 up there. We'll see if they changed it. The batter is O'Neill. Two men in scoring position. The 0-1 low and away at a check swing roller to first his first time up. Maybe they did change it to an error all the way, which should be the case. He had plenty of time. He rushed it and bounced it. Runners lead at second and third. Here comes a 1-1 pitch, and there's a pop-up in the infield, playable right around the mound. The pitcher is there. First baseman calls him off. O'Hearn makes the catch to retire the side. But they get an unearned run, and we're tied 1-1 as we go to the fourth on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on road. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google, LLC. Well-qualified buyers. 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2024 Rogue and dealer stock. 60 months financing at $17.92 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-mat credit approval. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Ends 9/30/24.
And the pitch. Got him! That sweeper again.
The sweeper's been devastating tonight.
When life gives you a sweeper, hit a grand slam. Enter MassMutual's Grand Slam giveaway, the sweepstakes for Red Sox fanatics. It's your chance to win a player meet and greet, Devers signed gear, and more. For rules and entry, visit massmutual.com/Red Sox. MassMutual, official partner of the Red Sox. No purchase necessary. 50 U.S. and D.C. 18 plus ends 5 p.m. Eastern on 9/30. Grand prize entry period only through 11:59 p.m. Eastern on 7/31/2024. Sponsored by MassMutual.
Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Here we go with Brian O'Hearn, who's been struggling as we go to the fourth inning. 1-1 the score, an unearned run tying it. They did give Abreu a single. They shouldn't have. He took second on the throwing error. The run scored because of the error, so no RBI. Should have been an error all the way. Here's the pitch to O'Hearn, and he takes a strike over the inside part of the plate. O'Hearn leading off the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Volvo Cars of Norwood. He has 1 for his last 15, struck out in the first inning. Batting cleanup, although he's been in a slump. That's a little bit high from Pivetta. One and one. O'Hearn, the left-hand batter, formerly with Kansas City, swings and misses. Well, he's been swinging and missing a lot in this series. A ball and 2 strikes to this left-hand batter. Rutschman to follow, and then Colton Cowser. Final meeting of the year between the Red Sox and the Birds. From the set, Pivetta works with nobody on. The pitch is swung on and lashed foul, third base side, right near the ball attendant who had to go off his glove into left field. A ball and 2 strikes. And Bowden Francis of Toronto's flirted with no-hitter a couple of times now. Lost it in the 9th inning tonight, and then lost the game. He didn't get charged with the loss, but the Mets scored 6 in the 9th to beat Toronto 6-2. The pitch. Swing and a chopper foul, pulled over by the Red Sox dugout. Red Sox have only 6 home games left after tonight, 3 with the Twins and 3 to wind up the season against Tampa Bay. Pivetta's 1-2 pitch is 54th of the game, and it's grounded to the shortstop. Backhanded by Story, long throw across his body in time. Oh, what a nice play. He had to go to his right. He was shaded toward the second base bag and made the play with the momentum carrying toward third base. Really a treat to watch him play short. One down for Rushman, who grounded out 4-3 his first trip. We take 10 seconds on the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Strike one call to Rushman, whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, amusement park. Citgo top-tier Triclean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Rushman bounced off 4-3 his first trip. Pivetta deals up and away. This with his fastball at 93. Nobody aboard here. And the pitch home is swung on line into right center. Base hit by the diving Raffaella. We can see how much range he has at second base. We throw back behind the runner is too late. Try to get back to first and did. Raffaella went a long way, almost made a sensational stab diving for that ball. So Rushman is 1 for 2. He shows signs of snapping out of his slump. He's hit under 200 since the All-Star break. That's just the Red Sox third hit. One should have been an error, really. And here's Cowser with a pop fly down the left field line, and Trevor Story whiffed on it, went into the corner. He got 3 bases. He grounds it hard and just foul outside of first. Costas took a dive for it but couldn't get it. The Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, the Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Runner at first and one down in the fourth in a 1-1 game. The pitch is Lash foul, third base side, over by the press box. Checking our rivalry report, sponsored by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour. Kansas City's jumped ahead of the Yankees 1-0 in the fourth. There's a strike right down the middle, and he took it all the way. Cowser might have been looking for something else, but he took a fastball at 95 knee high, and that's 6 punch-outs for Pivetta. Massey homered for that Kansas City run off Luis Gil, who got the start. Riggins was pitched so well for Kansas City, the lefty working tonight. 2 down for Slater, who struck out his first time up. He bunts up the first base side, grabbed by Wong, throws on the move and gets him. Not a good bunt. He's out on 1 pitch. After 3.5, it's Baltimore 1, Boston 1 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stings that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash and smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just 1 wash. Guaranteed.
Oh
no. Stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Our fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car up a child today. Schedule a free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com. Cars with a K. 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Yoshida, who lined a single to right his first time up. Kremer has given up 1 run on the 3 hits, the run unearned. And the pitch home is swung on and missed a high fastball. Colorado staging a bit of a comeback. It's now Detroit 7, Colorado 4 in the 5th in Motown. Yoshida with an 0-1 count. Kremer fires, and a breaking ball is hit pretty well to left field. Back to the wall. Cowser, it's over his head, off the wall, rolls away from him. He played it poorly. The throw to second is too late. Pop-up slide, the double for Yoshida on a wall ball. He got too close to the wall. He thought he could make the play. It was a low liner, and he jumped. But it hit off the line score, and the Red Sox have the going head run at scoring position. It was a low breaking ball out of the strike zone, and he hit it pretty well to the opposite field. So here's Connor Wong, who hit a little flare, caught by the second baseman his first time up. Kremer delivers. The right-hand batter waves at a pitch a foot outside. Strike one. Yoshida's 6th wall ball this season. Raffy's had 9 off the wall. Durant leads the club by plenty. He's hit 13 off the wall. There's a hard shot foul pulled to the ball at 10 and third base side. So Wong behind 0-2. Tomorrow night, Red Sox at New York. Pitcher's not been announced for that game. That's a 7:15 start on Fox. Friday is Apple TV. Swinging strike, and down he goes. He got him on 3 pitches. So Wong fans, that's the 4th strikeout for Kremer. Tanner Houck still penciled in to start that game. He had some fatigue with his shoulder. But he'll start Friday. Saturday's game is at 1:05 and Sunday at 1:35. No Sunday night game this time in New York. Here's Casas, who struck out his first time up. And Tristan takes inside. Corner call, strike. Low strike call there by the home plate umpire Paul Clemens. Last night Tristan hit a double but fanned 3 times. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. And Kremer is ready. The pitch, and he swings and grounds it to the shortstop. One-handed by Henderson, looks at third, but throws to first for the out as Yoshida advances on the 6-3 out. 2 down for Story, who grounded out 4-3 his first time up. Chance to put the Red Sox ahead here. We passed the 110 pitch, brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill, official partner of the Red Sox radio network. Here's the pitch to Trevor, and he takes ball 1 low and away. Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean, fresh ground beef or 93% lean, shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon, limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox radio network. Liner foul to the right, out of play. And it's a ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Trevor batting 8th in the Red Sox lineup. Here's the pitch home, and he tries to check and a pitch inside, almost hit the bat, but it is a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out runner at third. And Kremer is ready. The right-hander fires home. That's high. Raffaello to follow. The Subaru of New England scoreboard. Tigers 7, Rockies 4, top of the 6th in Detroit. Top of the 5th now, Royals 1, Yankees nothing. Brought to you by Subaru. See your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Mariners tie with the Red Sox, play later against San Diego in Seattle. A 3-1 pitch coming to Trevor. And he takes inside, ball 4. So runners at the corners for Raffaello, who struck out his first time up. Second walk for the right-hander. The Reds have beaten the Braves tonight, 1-0. Well, that was yesterday. They're not going to do it again.
No. They'd like to. Braves are actually at Washington tonight, and the Nationals lead 4-1 in the 6th. C.J. Abrams has hit a home run.
Here's the pitch home, and it's fouled to the backstop. Hard to figure, but the Nationals this year are actually outdrawing the Orioles. Nationals have a lot of hope, a lot of good young players, but they're under 500, and the Orioles have been either first or second all season. The crowds have been pretty quiet there. The 0-1 swing and a miss. He worked them up and in.
Yeah, he thought when the Orioles got back to being a really good team, the crowds would come back, but it hasn't really been that way.
Hard to figure. They were good last year as well. They won the division. The 0-2 is swung on, lined into left field, a base hit. He hooked the breaking ball. Red Sox take the lead. Here goes the runner to third, the throw into second. And it's 2-1 Boston as Yoshida scores, and an RBI hit by Raffaello, who was behind 0-2. And he hooked the pitch that was down and away. And there's RBI number 70. Remarkable for a number 9 hitter.
Yeah, it was a, if you said breaking ball down and away, it was about mid-shin high when he made contact with it, went down, was able to pull it.
And on the play, Story, a great base runner, went first to third as the left fielder Kaiser had to go to his right to grab it. And Dean French, their pitching coach, heads to the mound.
Yeah, Drew French, first-year pitching coach.
Duran is due, so bottom of the order, the walk and the base hit after the leadoff double this inning by Yoshida, giving the Red Sox the lead for the first time. Kremer's up to 64 pitches, giving up 5 hits.
Arizona beat Texas today 14-4. Ketel Marte, a homer and 4 runs batted in. Eugenio Suarez hit 2 home runs as well. They're having another very good year for Torey Lovullo.
They should make postseason again. Last year, of course, they went as a wild card and wound up in the World Series. Durant has flied to left and single to right. Runners at first and third. The pitch is in there for a strike. So good speed aboard with Story at third and Raffaello at first. Cleveland won again, sweeping the White Sox 6-4. Go to first, runner back standing.
Lane Thomas had 4 runs batted in that game of their 6.
And let's see, for the White Sox, that is loss number 114. 6 away from tying the Mets, who are 40 and 120 and 62. The pitch. There's a high pop-up left side, should be caught. Third baseman and shortstop right at the edge of the grass. The third baseman makes the catch on the dirt. Rivera with a putout. But the Red Sox take the lead. 2-1 Boston after 4 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you. Everywhere we go, everything that we do, yeah, it's fun when I'm driving with you.
Drive away in the all-wheel drive 2025 Subaru Outback. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month during the Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
On to the fifth inning we go. The Red Sox now leading for the first time tonight, 2-1. On the clutch two-out hit by Ceddanne Rafaela to bring in the go-ahead run. Nick Pivetta with the lead, pitching to Jackson Holliday. And a fastball just missed. Connor Wong held it for an extra look, but apparently it was high. Holliday, Emmanuel Rivera, and Gunnar Henderson against Pivetta here in the fifth. Breaking ball off the glove of Connor Wong, and it goes to the backstop. That is the Herb Chambers batting order for Baltimore, brought to you by Herb Chambers Honda of Boston and Honda Burlington. They play Holliday to pull. He's a left-handed hitter. Devers on the edge of the grass at third. Fastball, check swing. It's a strike, says the third base umpire Ryan Wills on an appeal. Holliday struck out swinging in the second inning. Pivetta has fanned 6. Given up 3 hits. He throws right down the middle, taken by Holliday. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now Devers backs up with the bunt much less likely. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball down and in. Pivetta kind of stumbled off the first base side of the mound as he delivered that pitch. Slider. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits for Boston. 1 run, 3 hits, and an error for Baltimore. Pitch number 67 of the night from Pivetta is a beautiful breaking ball taken for strike 3. A curveball at 80 miles per hour. No argument for Holliday as he immediately went striding toward the Orioles dugout on the third base side. One out. Here's Emmanuel Rivera, who scored the Orioles run. He hit a home run leading off the third inning into the second row of the monster seats, and straightaway left. He swings through a fastball. The home run was 353 feet. His third of the year in his 111th game. Hits it hard down to first, and a nice play on a one-hopper by Casas. It was to his glove side, and he kind of lifted his glove at the last moment, made a bit of an Olay catch on one hard hop, and Rivera is retired. Casas played it unassisted. Pivetta has not had a 1-2-3 inning. You've had one base runner in each of the first 4 innings, has Baltimore. And he throws strike one, a fastball. Taken by Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2. He is grounded to second. And flying to left. Red Sox leading 2-1 in the 5th. Henderson stepped out. Left-handed hitter. They play him the pull in the infield and the outfield. Duran, the center fielder's deep. Story, the shortstop, almost behind the second base bag. He hits a bullet to right, and it's in for a hit. Playing it over by the pesky Polo Abreu. He throws behind the runner. It gets by Casas. Bad decision by Abreu. It's almost as if Henderson goaded him into that, and he winds up at second base. The ball wound up all the way back by the home plate area. Connor Wong had to go over near the Red Sox on-deck circle to play it. Just a bad decision and a bad throw as well by Abreu.
He's tried that before, but this time Henderson, I think, was aware of it. He sort of goaded him into it.
He sure did. Heady play by Henderson. He rounded first and stopped momentarily, and as soon as he saw the throw going toward first, he took off running. Casas actually collided with the first base umpire when he tried to field it, but that really didn't affect the play. So it's a single, just second on a throw, no error. Although it's certainly an error in judgment. Cedric Mullins, the hitter, he took a breaking ball for a strike, and now he slices a foul out of play to the left. And he's in an 0-2 hole. Two strikes on Mullins. He has struck out and grounded out. Red Sox leading 2-1. Baltimore batting in the 5th in the rubber game of this 3-game series. 0-2 pitch, swing and a pop out of play to the left. Today's Red Sox code word of the game is beanball. All one word. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Beanball. Henderson takes his lead from second. Not a big one. Story's not far behind the bag. The 0-2 pitch, fastball outside. Pivetta's up to 75 pitches. He's been giving the Red Sox innings in his recent starts. Has pitched at least 5 in 8 of his last 10. And 6+ in 6 of those 10. Breaking ball in on the feet. It gets away from Wong, and down to third goes Henderson. There's a curveball right at the feet of Cedric Mullins. That's a wild pitch charged to Pivetta. You know, that's one thing going forward, Joe, I would like to see better. Connor Wong defensively. You know, that
blocking pitches.
Yeah,
yes.
It's just that's, you know, he kind of just stuck his arm out, tried to backhand it, no shift of the body whatsoever. Wasn't a great pitch, but a lot of catchers blocked that one. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Pivetta has 8 strikeouts. He's out of another jam. Orioles left a runner at third base in the 2nd inning. They do it again here in the 5th. 2-1 Boston after 4.5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is your morning routine kind of like being in a video game?
Here we
go! You wake up, try to get a workout in.
Shower, shave, where's my makeup? I'm negotiating the Tobin Bridge and Southeast Expressway every day.
Yeah. If you can't find the time, you may be able to find some money when you enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. That could be you with unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, refund from a utility bill. It may be another thing to do, but it only takes 30 seconds to search your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too.
Shaw's in Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
It's one thing falling in love with a house, and quite another navigating the world of negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. Guidance from an agent who's a Realtor can make all the difference, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox leading 2-1 as they bat in the fifth. First ball swinging Rafael Devers. He hits a ground ball to short. Gunnar Henderson throws him out. So Devers continues to scuffle. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Not really even making very good contact. And here's Abreu batting second in the Red Sox Herb Chambers batting order here in the fifth inning. Red Sox leading 2-1. Dean Kremer throws his 68th pitch, an off-speed breaking ball for a strike on the outside corner. Abreu had an infield hit, credited with an infield hit. He should have been thrown out by the third baseman in the third inning on a chopper down the line. 1 ball and 1 strike now, as Kremer missed low with a splitter. And the pitch is up and away. Kansas City still leading the Yankees 1-0. Royals getting some good pitching the last couple of nights. Last night it was Seth Lugo. And the pitch is outside. Tonight it's Cole Reagan's doing a terrific job against the Yankees, who have 2 hits through 5. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. And it's a full count now on Abreu. Will be followed by Tyler O'Neill. Orioles scored first, top of the third, a leadoff home run by Manuel Rivera into the monster seats and left. Red Sox single runs in the third and fourth to take the lead. Swing and a foul back to the backstop. In the third inning, Kremer retired the first 2 batters. Then Jarren Duran singled to right. Rafael Devers walked, and then Abreu hit that chopper down the third base line. Rivera charged it, made a nice play on a tricky short hop, but then threw wildly past the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And Duran scored. And there's a fastball for strike 3 at the knees. Abreu knew it. And there are 2 men down in the Red Sox fifth. 5 Ks now for Kremer. And then last inning, the Red Sox took the lead. Yoshida doubled off the wall to lead off the inning. Wong struck out. Casas grounded out. On to third went Yoshida. Then after a walk to Story, Cedon Rafaela, the clutch 2-out hit down the left field line to bring in Yoshida with the run that is the difference in the ball game at the moment. Tyler O'Neill took a curveball for strike 1. He's 0 for 2, is grounded to first and popped to first. His pop-up was really right out in front of home plate, and it was O'Hearn, the first baseman, who came running down the line to play it. Fastball, and now it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Dean Kremer pitches. It's way outside, backhanded by the catcher Adley Rutschman. Yankees are batting in the 6th inning, trailing the Royals 1-0. Baltimore starts this evening a half game behind the Yankees for first in the AL East. 2-1 to O'Neill is a breaking ball outside and a little bit low. Detroit still leading at home against the Rockies 7-4. Tigers came right out of the gates with 6 runs in the first inning. They're at the 7th inning stretch there in Detroit. Foul ball over by the Red Sox on deck circle. On a cutter from Kremer. Should O'Neill reach, Masataka Yoshida would hit next. Red Sox batting with a 2-1 lead in the 5th. And a full count on Tyler O'Neill with 2 outs and the bases empty. And a payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Tyler O'Neill. And a 1-2-3 inning for Kremer. His second in 5 innings tonight. After 5, Red Sox 2, Orioles 1 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you. Everywhere we go, everything that we do. Yeah, it's fun when I'm driving with you.
Drive away in the all-wheel drive 2025 Subaru Outback. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month during the Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Save today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Here we go to the 6th inning, 2-1 Red Sox. Santander takes a strike. He has walked and he struck out. Santander with his 40th home run of the season in the first game of this series. Birds have had 4 hits. They've left 4 men. Pivetta's 79th pitch coming here. He's fanned 8. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Worked him up and in with a fastball. He said good movement to his heater tonight. Made one bad pitch, really, the hanging breaking ball that Manuel Rivera hit into the monster seats for their only run. The pitch home is swung on, bounce wide of first, grabbed in shallow right by Rafaela, throws to first for the out. But he does cover ground very effectively. 1 man down. In the 6th, this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. Here's Ryan O'Hearn, who struck out and grounded out 6-3, one of his last 16 with his left-hand batters. Had 1 hit in this series, an infield hit, ball 1 missing away. Hey, the Red Sox put Brennan Bernardino back on the IL with elbow inflammation and activated Cam Boozer, who also was out with an arm situation. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's a curve for a strike over the outer half. The vet has really mixed it up well. The 1-1 pitch of the left-hand batting first baseman. He is down and in, missed with a hard-breaking ball. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills. Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Nissan.com, NissanUSA.com. 2-1 pitch is swung on last foul, third base side over by the Coca-Cola seats. For New York coming up, then 3 at Tampa Bay, where the Red Sox come home to play the Twins. After tonight, just 6 home games remain on the schedule. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch coming. The tall righty fires, and a foul to the left out of play as he tried to get the fastball in on the hands. It's number 86 coming here from Nick Pivetta. Bullpen's been quiet all night. Here's the pitch home. And he foul tips it into the mid, strike 3. A high heater challenged them. He's really been challenging these Oriole hitters tonight. And he has 9 strikeouts. 2 down for Adley Rutschman, who's grounded out 4-3. And a single to right center. 9 punch outs for Nick. His high this season, 10, which he's accomplished 4 times. Ball 1 missing to the switch hitting Rutschman. Orioles 1/2 game behind the Yankees entering tonight's play. Here's the delivery, and it's a breaking ball in for a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Nick's pitch high 109, which he's done twice. Gone over 100 pitches 4 times this year. The pitch is up and away. 2-1 to the switch hitting catcher out of Oregon State. Adley Rutschman, number 1 pick overall out of Oregon State his year. The 2-1. There's a curve for a strike over the inner half. Nick has walked 2. I beg your pardon. He's walked no one. Walked no one in fan 9. He walked 1, I should say. Sorry. He walked Santander in the first on a 3-2 pitch, but that was harmless. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch coming. And he swings and fouls it left side. Over by the Aura Pavilion and out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes. That is 2-2. Swinging another foul to the left side into the stands. Orioles with 215 home runs, which is tied with the Yankees for the most in baseball. Here it comes. And that's a little bit low. Left the slider down. So the count full to Rutschman. If he reaches, Colton Cowser would be next. The payoff pitch to the switch hitter. Swinging a long drive deep to right field, down toward the pesky pole. Abreu on the go, and he gets there. He makes the catch right where the wall rounds out. About 3 feet away from being into the grandstand. But Abreu tracked it well, and they go 1-2-3 after 5.5. Boston 2, Baltimore 1 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Hi, this is Ryan Williams with 128 Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, the official home service provider of the Boston Red Sox. With spring baseball in the air, it's time to start thinking about your air conditioning. And we're now booking our yearly air conditioning maintenance and free consultations in case you're still using those pesky window units. We have served the North Shore, Greater Boston, and Merrimack Valley for over 30 years. Check us out and book online now at call128.com or give us a call at 888-CALL-128. Go Sox.
That feeling when your knee, ankle, any joint feels bone on bone, it's time to call Ortho Laser New England. Torn ligament? Tendon? It's time to call Ortho Laser New England. Heal your joints. At OrthoLaser with a ZNE.com.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox coming up in the bottom of the sixth inning, led by Yoshida, who is 2 for 2, batting in the Herb Chambers Honda Seekonk Honda Westboro batting order. Yoshida single to right and then lined a double off the wall and left, and eventually scored the go-ahead run on a hit by Rafaela. Dean Kremer, who's thrown 80 pitches, delivers, and there's a shot to center field, but right in his tracks is Mullins to make the catch. So a one-pitch out. James Paxton hopes he can recover if the Red Sox make the postseason to pitch again, but he told our Rob Bradford on Rob's Baseball Isn't Boring podcast that he plans to retire after the season. Said he feels he can still compete, but where his family's at right now, he feels the need to stay home. Paxton, a native of British Columbia, called strike. Red Sox got him from the Dodgers in July. Of course, he was with the Red Sox rehabbing and then pitched briefly last year and again this year before he got hurt again. Here's the 0-1, and Wong checks the swing. He not in time, though, for a strike. He's hit a flare to second, but was caught on the fly and then struck out swinging. Paxton is with the club now, but on the injured list. 0-2. Dean Kremer is ready, and the pitch outside. Orioles in the seventh will have Hauser, Slater, and Holiday. Don't have quite the long lineup they had early in the season, mainly because of their injuries and some slumps. That's a breaking ball, 55 feet, that bounces well in front of the plate and over the catcher. So it's a 2-2 count to Connor. Check the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The all-wheel drive away is now going on. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. The pitch is swung on, popped up right side, shallow right, second baseman out, right fielder on. Second baseman Holiday makes the catch. Yankees have gone ahead of the Royals 2-1. That game in the bottom of the sixth on a Juan Soto home run, a 2-run shot. Judge has been quiet of late, always dangerous. We'll see him tomorrow. Here comes Casas. He is struck out and bounced out short to first. And he takes a strike. Twins 4, Angels 3 in the bottom of the sixth at Minnesota. And let's see how the Tigers are doing. They were way ahead this swinging strike. It's 7-4. Detroit leading Colorado in the top of the eighth in Motown. Phillies over the Rays 3-2 after 7 at Philadelphia. This afternoon, Guardians beat the White Sox 6-4. 114 defeats for the White Sox, on a pace to lose 126 this season. That would be a record. The 0-2. Foul left side out of play. The Mets in their initial year, 1962, did not make up 2 rainouts, so they wound up 40 and 120. A book was written about them called Can Anybody Here Play This Game? Here's the pitch. And a strike over the inside edge, down and in, and Casas goes down looking. That's 7 strikeouts for Kremer, but after 6, the Red Sox still lead at 2-1 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
There are giants among us. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Well, Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen. Nick Pivetta's done 6 innings. He was brilliant. 4 hits, 1 run, a home run by Rivera. He walked 1, struck out 9, 94 pitches, 66 strikes, but he gives way to the veteran right-hander Chris Martin, who had an illness. He hadn't pitched since September 3rd when the Mets got 4 runs on 4 hits against him in 1 inning, hitting a home run to Pete Alonso. So here he is to face Cowser, Slater, and Holiday in the 7th inning. 2-1 Red Sox. Here's the pitch to the left-hand batter, and Cowser swings and misses, strike 1. Cutter at 91 from Martin, who has a 3.62 ERA. Tall right-hander from Texas delivers, and a foul-fisted third base side off the fence by the Oriole dugout. Martin is making his 39th appearance, 2-1 is a record. Well, Pivetta can win it. He cannot lose it. Cowser behind 0-2. He got credit for a triple when his pop fly was not caught by Story down the left field line and then struck out looking. Martin deals low and inside with a splitter. 7th inning sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program will help you grow and manage your paint business. 1-2 deal. Fisted foul to the backstop. Ball and 2 strikes to the left-hand batting Cowser.
Really nice outing for Pivetta. Really just the one mistake on the hanging breaking ball to Rivera back in the 3rd inning, which he hit for a home run. But other than that, he was terrific.
Overpowering at times. A pitch. Foul to the backstop as he just did get a piece of a fastball at 95, which might have been outside of the strike zone. Martin, normally an 8th inning guy, working here in the 7th. Said it's been 8 days since he pitched. 1-2 pitch is a check swing roller foul to the backstop. One walk, 9 strikeouts for Pivetta, who was outstanding. Here's a 1-2 deal, And he swings and misses at a breaking ball down and in, short hop by Wong, who tags him for the out. So 10 Orioles have fanned so far. And here is Austin Slater, who struck out and then tried to bunt. It was thrown out by the catcher. Orioles have had just 4 hits. One a home run by Rivera. The pitch to the right-hand batting Slater swung on and missed. Jackson Holliday scheduled next. Oh, 1 delivery. He swung on in line, foul off the fence by the Red Sox dugout. That had them ducking. Slater hitting just .206 in 75 games with the Giants, Cincinnati, and the Orioles. Tall right-hand batter with an 0-2 count. And he swings and fouls it again to the right. That'll make the chairs. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. NissanUSA.com. The 0-2. Swing and a shot between third and short into left field, a base hit. Low liner hit on the dirt and kicked through. Slater looked overmatched earlier, singles. And Jackson Holliday coming up, the rookie, to just 20 years of age, has fanned twice. First time swinging, last time looking. Left-hand batter. His dad was a right-hand hitter. A bigger guy. Here's the pitch home, and he swings and misses late on a high fastball. With a lot of cut to it at 91. Holiday out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Family's been involved with Oklahoma State baseball for a long time. The pitch. Swing, ground ball hit weakly right side. Grabbed by Raphael. A long throw to second in time. Nice pick on a low throw by Story. No chance for a double play. So 2 down with Holiday at first base. Slater out 4-6, and here's Rivera, who had the home run on a hanging breaking ball leading off the 3rd inning, and then was robbed of a hit and a good play on a scoop by Casas at first base. Two out, runner at first in the 7th. 2-1 Red Sox. Pitch home is swung on, loop foul down the first base line. That's out of play. Top of the 7th. Yankees 2, Kansas City 1. Martin is ready for the 0-1. And he swings and pops another foul out of play to the right. They're acquired earlier this season from the Miami Marlins. They were swept in the entire season series by the Pirates, who beat them 3-1 today. Pirates going 7-0 against Miami.
Bailey Falter had a no-hitter in that game for Pittsburgh today into the 7th inning. Lefty.
Had a
Pittsburgh
lot of
getting a little better with an eye toward the future.
Yeah, with Skeens leading the way. Jones as well. Pitch with the runner going is taken low. Here's the throw, and it's offline. Bounces into center field, but Jackson got entangled there with Raphael, who hold at second base. Not a good throw. Raphael couldn't dig it out. So a stolen base for Holiday, and that puts the tying run in scoring position with a 1-2 count to Rivera.
Holiday now 4 for 4 in stolen bases.
There's that big oven mitt. She went sliding in. 1-2 to Rivera. Chris Martin delivers. Low and inside. This with a splitter. So on 17 pitches, 14 strikes. Imagine Slayton might get the 8th. Jansen the 9th if the score remains as it is. 2-2. Martin delivers. Swinging a shot to center field, but right there is Duran in 3 steps. Grabs the liner for the out that retires the side. Orioles have now left 5 after 6.5. Boston 2, Baltimore 1 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Greg Hill for Window Nation. Did you know that most of your home's cold air conditioning this summer leaked out through your old windows? Save money year-round with energy-efficient ones from Window Nation. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Plus, pay nothing for 24 months. Love your windows like Albert, who said great value, great product, and great customer service. Hurry, sale ends September 30th, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90-NATION or at windownation.com.
What do car dealers and grocery stores have in common? They both try to avoid aged inventory. At grocery stores, that means brown bananas cost less. At Matthews Nissan of Wellesley, it means you can save over $4,000 off select 2024 Nissan Rogues. We keep our inventory fresh and offer deep discounts on our oldest inventory, with over 10 new Rogues discounted more than $4,000 off MSRP. The even better news? Unlike bananas, our aged inventory doesn't turn brown. Save on our aged inventory, get our upfront lowest one price on every vehicle, and get Matthews Rewards Plus to save up to $5,000 off your next vehicle. The new Matthews Nissan, Route 9 in Wellesley, or online at MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com. Matthews means more. Every day, every way.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
7th inning stretch brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. 2-1 Boston, last of the 7th. Here's Trevor Story, who's grounded out 4-3 and walked. Dean Kremer still out there for the Birds. So 90 pitches. And the first one is swung on and missed, strike 1 to Story. Keegan Aiken, a lefty warming for the Birds. Red Sox have right-handed action. Justin Slayton warming for Boston. Here's the 0-1. And there's a high pop-up in the shallow left center field. Shortstop is out and calling. Just a few feet in the outfield grass. The catch made there by Henderson for the first out. Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, only $2.77 a pound with the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Here's Raphael, who's single last time up, drove in the run that's the difference in the game outside ball 1 after striking out. He hooked an 0-2 pitch into left field to drive in the second Red Sox run. 2-1 Boston. 1-0 delivery is in there for a strike. Kremer's pitched well. The Red Sox have stranded 4. Outfielder batting the Herb Chambers Jeep Dodge Ram of Danvers and Millbury order. The kick and the delivery. A high breaking ball stays up. 2-1. Duran to follow. Red Sox are 19-19 against the AL East. 4-8 against the Birds of Baltimore. Here it comes. And a ground ball weakly hit to the pitcher. Grabbed on a short hop. Underhand flip to first for the out. Raphael again. Chase one out of the zone. 2 gone. And it's Duran up. He's fly to left field. He singled his right field and eventually scored the first Red Sox run on an error, throwing error by the third baseman. Then he popped to third. Kansas City has tied the Yankees 2-2 in the 7th inning. Another blown save for Clay Holmes. They took him out of the closer role, put him in the 7th, and he blew a lead. Swinging strike by Duran. I believe that's his 12th or 13th blown save.
Aaron Boone said not too long ago that might kind of do it on a situation by situation basis with the closing. Nestor Cortez not happy the other day when Aaron Boone had him pitch in relief.
They got to win.
It's 9 Red Sox in a row retired by Dean Kremer. They do have the lefty Keenan Aiken warming up in their bullpen.
The 0-1, the check swing foul hits the batter, rolls to the left. His next pitch will be number 99 for Kremer. Yankees now batting in the bottom of the 7th, 2-2 with Kansas City. Dean Kremer, Israeli citizen, delivers, and a pop foul to the left out of play.
Well, his season high in pitches is 100.
This next pitch will be number 100.
Actually, I lied. 101. That was way back in late April at the Angels.
Here's 0-2, down and in. Top of the 9th with 1 out. The Tigers 7 and the Rockies 4. One and 2 to Duran. And the pitch home, a little bit low.
So if that stays that way, it'll be 4 straight wins for Detroit.
They're playing well. Phillies lead the Rays 3-2 after 7. Here's the pitch to Jaron, and he checks the swing and rolls a foul third base side. That's over now. The Phillies beat Tampa Bay 3-2. So the Red Sox win. They'll fall 3 behind Boston. Red Sox with 6 games left for Tampa Bay. Haven't seen them in a long time. 2-2 pitch to Duran, and he swings and hits a high fly to left field, shallow. Out goes the shortstop taking charge, and it's caught by Henderson for the out that retires the side. Likely hit for Kremer. But after 7, it's still 2-1 Boston in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
There are giants among us. They're the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the 8th inning. The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-1 lead. Let's pause for station identification along the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
The right-hander Justin Slayton on to pitch for the Red Sox as we go to the 8th, and his first pitch is a fastball taken for strike 1 by Gunnar Henderson. It's the top of the order for the Orioles. Slayton's second pitch is line to left, retreating Tyler O'Neill, and he makes a running catch. On the warning track, running toward the line. Good play by O'Neill on a well-hit ball by Henderson, who's now 1 for 4. He was leading off the 8th in their Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Hyundai of Auburn. And to reach up and make the catch over his head did O'Neill while on the run. Nice play. Chris Martin pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, struck out 1. Bullpen trying to protect it for Nick Pivetta. Cutter at 93 missed from Slayton to Cedric Mullins. Got past Wong, and Slayton gets a new ball.
Tigers did complete the win, 7-4. They beat the Rockies.
They won 4 in a row. Mullins hits it hard on the line, caught by the second baseman Rafaela. Just off the top of the dirt. So 2 hard hit balls, 2 line drive outs for the Orioles against Slayton, who's pitched particularly well here at Fenway in 17 home games prior to this evening. He has a 1.54 ERA. And there's a deep drive to right by Anthony Santander. Abreu back, and it is gone into the Orioles bullpen. Anthony Santander hits number 41 on the first pitch he saw from Slayton. They've now hit 3 line drives against Justin, and that one goes out of the park in the blink of an eye. And we're tied at 2. That was a rocket into the bullpen over the 380 marker. And this big year continues for Anthony Santander. Second in the American League in home runs. He got a pitch about mid-thigh high, and he crushed it.
Third blown save for Slayton.
Almost hit the pitchers warming up in their bullpen. Justin throws a ball in the dirt to Ryan O'Hearn.
It's only the 4th home run he's allowed, but that one hurt.
All 3 batters have hit the ball very hard here against Slayton. 3, a couple of strikeouts and a ground out. And he slices one foul out of play down the left field line. So each team has had the lead. Baltimore led 1-0. Red Sox tied it at 1. Took the lead in the 4th, 2-1, and now Baltimore has made it 2-2.
Another no decision for Pivetta.
Off speed pitch down and in on the left-handed hitting O'Hearn.
Nick's last win came July 29th.
Well, he deserved a better fate, but again tonight the bats are quiet. Slow chopper on the right, charged and gobbled up by Rafaela, who throws him out, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles get the equalizer on the long ball by Santander. Middle of the 8th at Fenway, tied at 2. Red Sox and Orioles on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Hey, it's Joe. Meatloaf, meat lasagna, meaty nachos with beef or turkey. Save today through Thursday at Shaws and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean, fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaws app, you get amazing deals and earn points at every purchase. Short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss savings on Shaw's fresh ground beef and turkey. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We're back at Fenway Park. It's a new game. Red Sox and Orioles tied at 2 after the long ball by Anthony Santander off Justin Slayton. Tied it in the top of the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th now. The Herb Chambers batting order for the Red Sox is Rafael Devers, Wilyer Abreu, and Tyler O'Neill against the lefty Cionel Perez, who pitched last night. He's in for Dean Kremer, who had an excellent start. Perez delivers ball 1 low. Pitched an inning and a third last night. This is his 55th appearance. He's 2-0 with a .397 ERA. Not a big guy, 6 feet, about 175 pounds. Swing and a miss. Devers went after a fastball away. Quiet night for Raffy. 2 groundouts with a walk in the third, sandwiched in between.
Twins have opened it up. They lead 8-3 over the Angels in the 7th.
Devers reaches for one, hits a high fly ball to right, not deep enough. Austin Slater settles under it and makes the catch. You know, the last couple of nights, that out-of-town scoreboard out in the left field wall has been daunting for the Red Sox fans and the Red Sox wild card hopes. Detroit already a winner tonight.
It's a grand slam by Royce Lewis. It hurts so much, but when he plays, he's been dynamite.
Here's a Romy Gonzalez, who's going to pinch hit for Wilyer Abreu. He swings and lashes a line drive foul past the Red Sox dugout. Romy at .279, 4 homers, 23 runs batted in. And he bounces one through the right side of the infield. They gave him a big hole on the right side with the second baseman Jackson Holliday shading the middle. So a pinch hit single for Gonzalez to go ahead run on.
Gonzalez 8 for 30 as a pinch hitter. His 38th pinch hitting appearance. 5 walks and hit by a pitch, sac fly as well, and 2 home runs.
Kenley Jansen warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Drew French, the pitching coach, back to the mound. They have the right-hander Yennier Cano warming up. He also pitched last night. Cionel Perez pitched an inning and a third last night. He was the first reliever out of the bullpen following the strong start of Albert Suarez. Perez gave up a run on 1 hit in an inning and a third. So Gonzalez at first. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan has an exciting full lineup that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today.
Gonzalez 10 for 12 in stolen base attempts.
Being held by Ryan O'Hearn. Again, a big hole on the right side of the infield, this time for O'Neill. And Tyler takes the strike on the inside corner, a fastball at 96. 2-2 the score. The hits are now even at 6 apiece. Short lead for Gonzalez. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt. It gets away from Rutschman. Gonzalez takes off for second and gets in sliding head first.
Got a great read on that dirt ball.
It's a wild pitch. Charge to Perez. So Romy is at second base representing the go-ahead run. And it counts a ball and a strike on O'Neill, who's 0 for 3. And he fouls one over to our right, back behind home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. With Masataka Yoshida scheduled to bat next. That would be lefty against lefty if Alex Cora sticks with that. The pitch. Ooh, just missed. And Rutschman held it there for an extra look. He's turned his head to say something to the home plate umpire. O'Neill got a break. That was a very close pitch, about belt high on the outside corner. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Now 2-2. The pitch. That one's definitely high with a fastball at 96. O'Neill has the second best OPS against left-handed pitchers this year, behind only Aaron Judge. 1.165. Can he take advantage of this lefty? Perez's pitch is ball 4. Breaking ball in the dirt. He went to a slider on the payoff pitch.
Well, he wasn't going to groove on with first base open and left-hand batter coming up.
And Alex Cora is going to stick with Yoshida against the lefty. Massa 2 for 3 tonight. Has singled and doubled and scored a run. Last time up, he lined to center. 2-2 game. We're in the bottom of the 8th, and strike one's on the outside corner. Fastball at 95 taken by Yoshida. Gonzalez leads from second. O'Neill from first. Short lead for Gonzalez, the shortstop. Henderson is nearby. 1 strike pitch, swing and a foul. He had a big hack. Had a 95-mile-an-hour sinker, fouled it off his leg.
Yoshida 202 against lefties this year.
I'm a little surprised that they don't go to the bench here. They have Ref Snyder over there.
He's swinging the bat pretty well tonight.
They figured, I think Alex thought that would bring in Cano, so apparently he likes Yoshida against Perez better than Ref Snyder against Cano. Fly ball, pretty well hit in center. Mullins is going to catch it just shy of the track. And Gonzalez tagged, elected not to try it. Although that ball was hit pretty well.
I'm surprised he didn't go, because he's throwing into second.
Yeah, that ball was caught about 10 feet shy of the warning track. And here comes Brandon Hyde, the manager, to make a pitching change now with Connor Wong due up. He's going to summon Yunier Cano. We're tied at 2. Red Sox have 2 men on with 2 outs in the 8th inning. We'll step aside for this break on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione back at Fenway Park. Tight one in the final game of this 3-game series, the rubber game between the Red Sox and the Orioles. And the final game of this homestand, it's on to New York to take on the Yankees for the Red Sox when this one is over. 2-2 game. The hits are even at 6 apiece. Baltimore's made the only error of the game. Went the first 7. He pitched very well. Gave up 2 runs, 1 earned on 5 hits. He walked 2, struck out 7. Threw 103 pitches, 70 strikes, Cionel Perez came in to start this inning, and he's given up a single and a walk. He's responsible for the 2 base runners he has left behind. Romy Gonzalez at second, Tyler O'Neill at first, and Manuel Valdez is going to bat here for Connor Wong. Wong went 0 for 4. Valdez, a left-handed hitter, at 223. He checks his swing and takes a changeup away from the tall right-hander. Where's number 78, Yanir Cano, making his 64th appearance of the year. He's 4-2 with a 2.80 ERA. Comes set at the letters, and Valdez hits a very high pop-up in the infield. On the right side of the infield, the second baseman Holiday has it, and the Red Sox strand 2. On to the 9th, tied at 2 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
You hear that? That's the sound of your tailgate burgers on the grill. But win $10,000 in the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes, and instead of burgers grilling, it could be thick, juicy steaks. Listen. Completely different sound. Completely different. Kinda. Enter the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes for your chance to win $10,000. No purchase necessary. Go to 5hewin.com for rules and enter today. Ends October 31st, 2024.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Hey, it's Joe. Meatloaf, meat lasagna, meaty nachos with beef or turkey. Save today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Get value pack 80% lean, fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Only $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points at every purchase. Short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss savings on Shaw's fresh ground beef and turkey. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, as is so often the case, Alex Cora using a lot of players. Some changes as we go to the 9th with the Red Sox and Orioles tied at 2. So Jansen and Jansen battery now. Kenley Jansen into pitch. Danny Jansen off the bench to catch. Romy Gonzalez stays in the game. He's at second base. Rafaela has moved from second to center. O'Neill moves to right. Duran to left. Abreu out of the game, as is Wong. A strike taken by Adley Rutschman on the first pitch of this outing from Kenley Jansen, his 50th of the year. 4-2 with a 3.62 ERA, 26 saves and 30 chances. This is not a save opportunity in a tie game. Kenley over the top cutter, taken for a strike on the corner, outside corner. 0-2 on Rutschman, who is 1 for 3 with a single. He had a hit taken away on a nice running catch at right by Wilyer Abreu in the 6th inning. Kenley pitches, and it's a slicing foul, awkward swing, defensive mode there for the Oregon State Beaver.
The blown save by Slayton, the Red Sox 25th blown save this year. No surprise that the White Sox lead in that category with 30.
Slayton pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, but it was the game-tying home run last inning by Anthony Santander. A solo homer. 2-2 the score. The hits are 6 apiece. Jansen misses high. One and 2 on Rutschman. They have their closer warming up, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Breaking ball is high. Off-speed slider at 78. 32,448. The attendance tonight here at Fenway Park. Gone a little cooler. Temperature now in the mid-60s. 2-2 pitch swing and a fly ball down the left field line. It's a very long run for Duran in the corner, and he makes a leaping catch up against the sidewall. Hard to tell if it was in fair territory or foul. As he was leaping, he was straddling the line deep down the left field line. A very nice catch. That's a tough play, as Red Sox fans well know from many years of watching games here at Fenway. I think it was a fair ball. I didn't see a signal from the third base umpire.
I thought it was foul from the replay, but the umpire signaled fair.
Terrific catch by Duran, who just moved from center to left to start the inning. Colton Cowser, left-handed hitting left fielder, takes a cutter low for ball one. Boy, Jarren Duran, a much improved outfielder. It wasn't that long ago when he had a very tough time just judging and tracking fly balls, routine fly balls in some cases. Line drive, that's going to be a hit over the head of the second baseman Gonzalez, a little humpback liner. And Cowser has his second hit, a triple that was a gift when the Red Sox couldn't catch his pop-up down the left field line in the second inning. And now a single, and he's a threat perhaps to run with 8 stolen bases in 12 tries.
Well, Jansen's low to the plate.
Very slow. So the Orioles have 7 hits. Cowser held by Casas. Big hole on the right side of the infield with Gonzalez, the second baseman, playing up the middle. And strike one, a fastball into Austin Slater. Slater had a hit his last time up, a single to left. He's a Stanford man, like our buddy Will Fleming. Throw to first. Will Will be with you at Yankee Stadium this weekend?
Yes, he will. Yes. And in Tampa Bay.
Nice. We'll look forward to listening. We're in the 9th inning, tied at 2. Every game critical for the Red Sox at this juncture. Swing, it was a half-hearted swing. He tried to hold up, but Slater did not. He missed a cutter up and away. He's in an 0-2 hole. First base coach Anthony Sanders said something to the runner Cowser. Jansen lobbed it over there to check on him. Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the freedom of choice. Celebrate choices this fall with a great deal on the Bronco family or Ford F-Series, the official trucks of the Red Sox. Cowser fidgeting as he takes the lead. He's not running. The pitch is a bouncing ball to short. And the Red Sox turn 2. 6-4-3. Story to Gonzalez and on to Casas. Here we go to the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox a chance to win it with Casas, Story, and Rafaela due up. Tied at 2 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
All right, kids, let's hit the road. The summer road trip is as American as, well, baseball and apple pie. And there's no better way to appreciate the beauty of America than from the road. Celebrate America this summer with Herb Chambers.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
You're in hot water, mister.
What'd I do?
I told you months ago our utility bills were getting higher because of that old outdated tank water heater.
Maybe it's time we finally switch to a Navien tankless.
Learn about Navient's high-efficiency tankless water heaters, endless hot water, all while helping you save on your energy costs.
Hey, look at this. Our utility bill is lower since we got the Navien tankless water heater.
Who's in hot water now?
We are, all the time.
Learn more at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust new Febreze car vent clips, now with 3 times greater scent control, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with new Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing, which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar.
Hi, this is Tristan Casas. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Herb Chambers batting order for the Red Sox in the bottom of the ninth in a 2-2 game, sponsored by Herb Chambers, Alfa Romeo of Boston, Alfa Romeo of Millbury, and Alfa Romeo of Warwick. Tristan Casas leads off, and it's against their closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez, who enters the game and fires ball 1 down and in. Casas 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. He faced Dominguez last night as Dominguez pitched the 9th and got the save, and Tristan struck out against this pitcher about 24 hours ago. Line drive, base hit into right field. Through the defense on the right side, a smash between the first and second baseman. So the Red Sox have the winning run aboard, and Rob Refsnyder is going to come on to run for Casas. That means only Nick Sogard left on the Red Sox bench among the position players. So Refsnyder running. Excuse me, Sogard running, not Refsnyder. That leaves Refsnyder on the bench. Nick Sogard at first, being held by Ryan O'Hearn. Here's Trevor Story. Story would like to give this game a happy ending for the Red Sox fans. He takes a strike inside corner, 97-mile-an-hour heater from Dominguez, who came over from the Phillies, and he's been terrific. Came over late July, has become their closer. 1 strike pitch. Story reaches for one and pops it over the Red Sox dugout, out of play, first base side. Last night for Dominguez was his 10th save of the season, 1 for the Phillies and now 9 for the Orioles. And he has converted his first 9 save chances for Baltimore. First to do that since George Sherrill in 2008. And the last Oriole to save his first 10 opportunities with their club was Ryan Kohlmeyer back in 2000, who started out with 11 straight saves in 11 chances to begin his Baltimore career. Throw to first. Sogard back, diving back in hand first. Sogard has 3 stolen bases without being caught. Limited action, 19 games. This is his 20th appearance for Boston. Spent a lot of time in Worcester. Way outside, a beautiful block by Adley Rutschman. Sliding into the left-handed hitter's batter's box to pluck that one out of the dirt and keep the winning run at first base. That was a beautiful play. One and two on Story with Cedon Rafaela on deck. The pitch, swing and a miss. Had a slider way outside and low. Story couldn't lay off it. He strikes out. And Dominguez has his first out. He's the 4th pitcher. Kremer pitched the first 7. Allowed both runs, 1 earned. Perez 2/3 of an inning. Cano a third. Cano came in to get the last out after Perez put a couple of base runners on in the Boston 8th. We're in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 2. Rafaela takes a breaking ball for a strike. He was ducking out of the way of a slider that Dominguez certainly did not mean to throw up and in. It just did get the corner about bell high. Sogard leads. The pitch, waving, swing and a miss. That pitch was a mile outside. Rutschman caught that and was almost the middle of the left-handed hitter's batter's box. That's one of the next steps for Rafaela to become an even more productive major leaguer. Learn to lay off that pitch. Throw to first. Sogard back.
The RBI hit came on an 0-2 pitch.
It did. And pitched low and away. He went down and got a breaking ball, flicked it down the left field line to drive in a run. The run that gave the Red Sox the 2-1 lead. He has a similar swing here. He gets it off the end of the bat down the first base line and foul.
That was 6 inches outside.
Rafaela with 2 strikes. Hitting .253 now. 15 homers. His RBI back in the 4th inning was his 70th of the year. 0-2 pitch is high. The fastball from Sir Anthony Dominguez. Sir Anthony spelled S-E-R-A-N-T-H-O-N-Y.
He's not been knighted yet.
You know. If he keeps pitching like this, he might be. He's been excellent. Swinging a foul back to the screen on a slider. Another one that wasn't really all that crisp.
Twins lead the Angels 6-3 in the 9th, but the Angels at the time run to the plate with 1 out.
Detroit's already won. Red Sox need to win, but they also need some of those around them to lose. Bouncing ball back to the backstop. He spiked the slider. That bounced about 8 feet in front of the plate and went past the backhand try of Rutschman all the way to the backstop. So the winning run's now at second. Sogard is at second base with 1 out in the 9th in a 2-2 game.
Ball ended up on the screen, so it was dead.
Some of the fans on their feet here at Fenway trying to spur on the rookie Rafaela. The 2-2 pitch is just a little bit high. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Jarren Duran is on deck. Sogard leads from second. The outfield's around toward right for Rafaela. Mullins, who ordinarily plays a deep center, relatively shallow. The pitch, he struck him out. Threw him that breaking ball low and away again, and Rafaela chased it and goes down swinging.
He swung at ball 4.
Oh boy, it was not even close. Swung at 2 that were way out into the left-handed batter's box. So now it's up to Jarren Duran, who's 1 for 4. He singled to right and scored the first Red Sox run back in the 3rd. That run tied it after Emmanuel Rivera had homered for Baltimore. Ball 1 outside. Jarren hitting .288.
Who would play first base if we go to extra innings? Maybe Sogard.
Jarren faced Dominguez last night, lined to right to end the game. He pulls one just foul down the first base line. Bouncing ball that went past the bag. It'd be tough to get one fair down the line past O'Hearn. He's close to the line. Outfield straight away. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Sogard the pinch runner at second. Orioles and Red Sox tied at 2 in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch, swing and a high fly ball right center. And it's going to stay in the park for Austin Slater, the right fielder, just shy of the warning track in front of the Red Sox bullpen. And we'll go to extra innings. The Orioles and Red Sox tied at 2 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Greg Weissert take over in the 10th, his 53rd appearance, 3-2 with 3.17 ERA. Gonzalez goes to first base, Sogard at second base. The zombie runner is Slater, and the pitch is outside, ball one to Holiday. So Slater grounded into a double play to end the ninth inning. He is the zombie runner at second. Holiday has struck out twice, bounced into a force, and stolen a base. Weissert delivers home, and a foul left side out of play, and it's 1-1. Jansen with 1 inning, no runs, a hit, got a double play ball. The Red Sox are 8-8 in extra inning games. The Birds 5-4. Shortstop pinched almost behind second base, just to the left of the bag. The pitch is swung on foul, left side out of play. Manuel Rivera on deck, and then Gunnar Henderson could be the key batter in this frame. Jackson hitting only 174. One of the most highly touted prospects in the game. The pitch, and he swings, and it's a high fly to center field. Back goes Raphael. It looks deep enough to send him to third. Here's the catch on the warning track, and Slater goes to third easily. That ball really carried. He sort of lunged for it. Hit it deep enough to get the go-ahead run to second, or to third base, on the fly ball. So here comes Rivera, who homered in the third inning, then was robbed of a hit by Casas, then at first, and line to center his next time up. The infield comes in. Infield in with 1 out, 2-2 in the 10th inning. Austin Slater, the runner at third. The pitch of the right-hand batter. Check swing. It's down and in, ball one. Weissert is the 5th Red Sox pitcher. They're in at the edge of the grass all the way around. Here's the pitch home. Swinging a bounding ball up the middle, a base hit. Orioles take a 3-2 lead. Big two-hopper. If the infield's back, I think Story probably has a play.
Yes.
But they wouldn't run would have scored in any event. But if he was in, as you have to be in that situation, and the Birds lead at 3-2. Unearned run. The zombie run is always unearned. So Rivera drives in his second run of the game. 1 man down, and here's Gunnar Henderson, who's 1 for 4. He's hit the ball hard, and he takes a strike, a fastball down and in at 94. Henderson grounded out 4-3, flied to left, single to right, and lined out to left. Red Sox left Devers, Gonzalez, and O'Neill in the bottom of the 10th. They have a right-hander warming. Weissert deals. Low and away with a changeup. Birds leading 3-2 in the 10th. 1 on, 1 out. Gunnar Henderson awaits the 1-1. Off speed again, down and away, too low. 2-1 to the left-hand batter. The Twins have won. They beat the Angels 6-4. The 2-1 pitch coming to Gunnar Henderson. Here it is. And he swings and grounds it weakly to second. Here's the throw to the shortstop for the out. No chance for 2. Sogard got it over to Story for the force. If you could hold them 1 run here, the Red Sox zombie runner will be Duran, so they're going to have great speed at second base. Two down for Mullins, with 2 home runs last night. Tonight 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. They're going to extra innings in New York. There's a line drive left field, sinking fast. On comes Duran, makes a sliding catch on one knee. Probably could have avoided sliding, but he did. He got there and made the play to retire the side, a hard-hit ball. The unearned run, though, gives the Orioles a 3-2 lead with a new pitcher coming on after 9.5 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
There are giants among us. They're the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Orioles 3, Red Sox 2. Bottom of the 10th. The zombie runner at second is Duran. And the new pitcher is Keegan Aiken, a left-hander who's had a good season. ERA of 3.33, facing Rafi Devers. The first pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, borderline pitch. Maybe a little below the knees, but called a strike. Aiken, 3-0 with a 3.33 ERA, his 59th appearance. Here's the 0-1, and Rafi with a huge swing does not make contact, and it's 0-2. Rafi tonight 0 for 3 with a walk. They got Gonzalez to follow, then O'Neill. Off on the right side, Yoshida would be after that, and they do have Repsnyder, the lone non-position or position player on the bench. Check swing, and he went around, strike 3. Well, Rafi's had a tough night.
He's had a tough couple of weeks.
Yeah. I mean, he told me the shoulders were better, but he's not swinging like it.
No, he just got fooled. Tried to check his swing there. It was way too late.
Here's Romy Gonzalez, who had a pinch single in the 8th, but was stranded at second base. Keegan Aiken delivers, and a strike.
Just tough in this situation where you at least don't get the runner over to third.
Yes, he would like to be there with 1 out so you can score in an out. The 0-1. Swinging a hard shot toward the middle. Knocked down, bobbled, and everybody's safe. Wow. Jackson Holiday could not make the play. An error charged to the second baseman. A big break for the Red Sox. That would have been an out at first. He thought he had it, and it rolled between his legs, maybe a foot behind, and he couldn't pick it up in time.
Well,
hit right to him.
It was hit so hard that if he... I'm surprised he didn't at least try the throw to first base when he did pick it up.
Yeah, hit the fingers of the glove, and then he couldn't deal with it. So here comes O'Neill. Tying run at third, winning run at first. 1 out in the 10th. 3-2 Baltimore.
What a break. This is a situation now where O'Neill has to put the ball in play. You mentioned the strikeout total earlier. Drew French, the pitching coach, going to the mound.
Yankees in Kansas City, 2-2 in the top of the 10th in the Bronx. Now, you have first and third situation, you'd have Yoshida on deck, but I'm sure they would hit for him with the Refsnyder in this case, with the lefty on the mound.
You would think.
Orioles do have a right-hander loosening.
Entire infield gathered around French home plate umpire. Paul Clemens is out there. He's been out there for a while, letting this go on.
Contact essential. The Red Sox, by the way, have not had a walk-off home run this season.
Well, let's speak it into existence. This is the man who can do it, obviously, with 29 home runs. The Red Sox are due to win one of these. Joe Weil mentioned it on the pregame show. They're 8-49 when scoring 3 runs or fewer.
The infield is back in double play depth.
Only the White Sox, by the way, worse in that situation, 3 runs or fewer.
Good speed aboard. The pitch. Taking low, ball 1.
Of course, if they're going to win this one, they'll have more than 3 runs.
Runner at third is Duran with great speed. Gonzalez, excellent speed at first. 1 out. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight is O'Neill. Keegan Aiken is ready. Here's his pitch. And he swings and drives one to left. High and deep. And this ball is long gone. A walk-off home run. Tyler O'Neill. And the Red Sox have won it. Their first walk-off home run of the year. The final 5-3 Red Sox. O'Neill hits number 30. A high, towering drive deep into the night. And the Red Sox walk it off.
And he is getting mobbed at home plate by his teammates. They're all jumping up and down, some of them pouring water bottles on Tyler O'Neill. Silly to say with 17 games to go, it's a must-win, but it's pretty close to that, especially with their other contenders for the wild card spots winning. And this is a gutty win. The Red Sox team that every time you get tempted to think, okay, this is when they're drifting away, they find a way to win something like this.
Oh, he really nailed it. No question about it.
No, you spoke it into existence, Joe, and that was a towering home run. He's such a strong guy. And that was a no-doubter from the moment it left the bat. He stood there and watched it.
The Red Sox first walk-off home run of the season. Tyler O'Neill got a low pitch, and he got all of it, hitting it deep into the night over the monster seats and toward Lansdowne Street.
393 feet.
Actually took off the helmet because they pound on your helmet at home plate, it hurts. And then he sprayed with water and Gatorade. But he hits number 30. The 3 RBIs giving him 59. And what a series. He had the 2 home runs Monday, and the Red Sox roll to a 5-3 win in 10 innings. So they remain 4 behind Minnesota, which won, and still a game behind the Tigers, who would be 4th in the race for the 3rd wild card. So the Red Sox roll 5-3. We'll have more in a moment on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google, LLC. Well-qualified buyers. 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2024 Rogue and dealer stock. 60 months financing at $17.92 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-mat credit approval. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Ends 9/30/24.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation. An irregular heartbeat not caused caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, the Red Sox with a 5-3 win. They're now 9-8 in extra inning games. They get their first walk-off home run of the year off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, who hit 3 home runs in this series in a 5-3 victory. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 7 left for Boston. 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 6 left for the Orioles. A 10th inning win for the Red Sox. Greg Weissert charged with an unearned run as the zombie runner scored in the top of the 10th, but he gets the win. He's 4-2, and Keegan Aiken, his first loss of the year, he is 3-1. They got the leadoff man, of course, the zombie runner was at second, and then Devers struck out, but an error by the second baseman, Holiday, put runners at first and third. And, Sean, if they don't make the error and there's 2 out, they might well have walked O'Neill.
Yeah, it was a big play. I think if you're the Orioles, too, when that happens, you kind of think, oh, geez, this is, perhaps a harbinger of bad things to come. And just a terrific win for the Red Sox, one they really had to have, with Detroit winning again tonight. Last report, it looked like Minnesota was on its way to victory
they did
as
win.
well.
Yep.
They won.
They won 6-4 over the Angels.
So nice way to close out the homestand. A little momentum heading to Yankee Stadium.
I'm beating a good club here in the Orioles, who were half a game back. The Yankees, at last report in extra innings, were tied with the Kansas City in the 10th. So we'll see how that one goes and where the Orioles are. But that's
the Royals have scored in the top of the 10th, and they're still batting. It's 3-2 Kansas City, top of the 10th with 2 outs.
So the Red Sox, at least, will be where they were at the start of the game. 1 game fewer, of course, left on the schedule, but this is one that could have gotten away as they had the lead 2-1 until the 8th inning with 2 down when Santander tied it with a home run. It was his 41st, hit his 40th here last night. Rivera homered earlier, his 3rd, and Tyler O'Neill winning it with a 3-run blast, his 30th of the year. And Tyler is with us. Tyler, congratulations. Great to talk to you 2 nights in a row here, or 2 out of 3 nights anyway. And what were you thinking? What was your process in that at bat with 1st and 3rd?
Hey, hello. You guys hear me okay?
Got you.
I was just trying to get a ball over the plate I could put a good swing on. Got it on the second pitch.
And you got it up in the air. That was the first thing. That would have tied the game, but you left no doubt with that blast.
Yeah, that was a good swing for sure. I'm pretty proud of that one, so I'm really happy we were able to walk out with the win today.
Yeah, and it's, we were saying a moment ago, Tyler, it's hard to say it's a must-win with this much time left, but there's not a lot of time left. And I don't know how much scoreboard watching you guys are doing with the other teams that are in contention for the wild card, but did it feel about as close to a must-win as it could be?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're playing, a really good ball team over there in Baltimore, divisional rival, top of the division all year. So want to come out and put a good, showing in front of the home fans, and we're able to do that tonight. Just really good all-around baseball. Scrapping some hits together, playing solid D. Pitching the ball really well, able to keep them off the board most of the game. So it was a good collective effort.
And the first Red Sox walk-off home run this season. You've hit 30 now at 101 games. That's a pretty great ratio.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my part, man. I'm just trying to go up there and, every at-bat, just trust the preparation. Sounds cliche, but that's me.
And you seem like a real natural right-hand batter for Fenway because you can pull the ball and take advantage. Not that you need it with shots like that with a wall, but Fenway is really to your liking, I would think.
No, I appreciate that, and yeah, I really enjoy playing here in Fenway. Being able to call Boston home this year has been very special for me, and man, just the ballpark is so special. You don't see it anywhere else, and just really thankful to be able to experience this this year.
Yeah, 5 homers for you, Tyler, in the last 5 games. Has that been your history? Have you been a streaky home run hitter in the past?
It kind of seems like the streaks are a little hotter and a little colder this year for sure. But, it's just about feeling good, feeling good every day and trusting the prep and riding out those hawk streaks as long as I can. When I'm feeling off balance, doing everything I can to get back on balance.
Well, you'll make it a much more enjoyable trip to New York in a few hours.
No doubt. Yeah, it's going to be a late night for us, but we're used to that, man. A lot of night games on travel days here in Boston.
Well, we were going to say go get a shower, but you already got one when you crossed home plate. It looked like you were pretty soggy when you were talking to Jemai down there on the Nesson interview.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all worth it, and I'll do it 100 times over.
Tyler, congratulations. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Tyler O'Neill with the Red Sox first walk-off home run this season. It came at a most opportune time as the Red Sox down 3-2 in the 10th, win it 5-3 on the 3-run home run. And the Yankees and the Royals are in the 10th inning now, bottom of the 10th, Kansas City leading 3-2. Sean, it's been a lot of fun working with you this season. I know you're off to football again this weekend.
Yeah, this is it for me. Football, hockey on the horizon as well, but always a great honor to work with you, Joe. Who knows what the future will bring, but if this is the last game that we've done together, it has really been a thrill, and if it's not, it'll continue to be a thrill, but so great to work with you. We thank Doug Lane, all the guys back in the studio who do such a great job, Joe Weil and Cooper Boardman here, and, of course, our buddies Will Fleming and Lou Merlone. It's blessed to have a chance to work with all of you, and even more blessed to call each of you a great friend.
Well, thank you so much, Sean, and we'll be watching you on football and in hockey as well, and we really appreciate your work here with us this season once again. Red Sox win it 5-3 and 10, and the postgame show with Joe Weil next on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
When you're headed to Fenway this season, take everyone out to the ball game in a Ford SUV. Your New England Ford dealers have an award-winning lineup of SUVs, including the Bronco Sport, with its iconic styling and standard 4x4 capability, and the Explorer, with seating for up to 7. Check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. Your New England Ford dealers are proud to be an official sponsor of your Boston Red Sox.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. And look at you, hands perfectly placed on the wheel. Not like the driver to the right of you who's really going after that drum solo. Save with DriveWise and the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary, and in some states your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You're gonna feel a puff of air.
Jong's Optometry has set their sights on staffing up.
Try the next line. Hey, Kim, can you tell our 2 o'clock we're running 15 behind? Sorry, we're a bit backed up today.
He needs an optometric technician to keep an eye on it all.
Where are the dilation drops?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Week 8 in is ready. Here's his pitch. And he swings and drives one to left. High and deep. And this ball is long gone. A walk-off home run. Tyler O'Neill. And the Red Sox have won it. Their first walk-off home run of the year. The final 5-3 Red Sox. O'Neill hits number 30. A high, towering drive deep into the night. And the Red Sox walk it off.
And he is getting mobbed at home plate by his teammates. They're all jumping up and down, some of them pouring water bottles on Tyler O'Neill. Silly to say with 17 games to go, it's a must-win, but it's pretty close to that.
Well, what a way to get to 30 home runs. Tyler O'Neill with the walk-off 3-run home run, and the Red Sox take it 5-3 over the Orioles in 10 innings here at Fenway Park. So 16 games left. The Red Sox still 4 back of that third wild card spot. But if they lost this one, you might as well have said the season was over, because 5 back with 16 to go feels a lot different than 4 with 16 to go. Still long shot odds, but a big swing of the bat from Tyler O'Neill. Red Sox win it by a score of 5-3. They improved to 74-72 on the season. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, the Red Sox Radio Network will donate $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.com to donate your card today. That's Cars with a K. Only one home run from the Red Sox tonight, but hey, listen, that's all they needed with that one swing of the bat from Tyler O'Neill. He leads this Red Sox team with 30 home runs, and this is now his second 30 or more home run season in his career. He had that great year in 2021. Last 2 years, he's been hobbled by injuries, and the Red Sox ultimately trade for him by only dealing away 2 relief pitchers, and what an impact he has had, especially against left-handed pitching, which was the case again with the game-winning swing against Keegan Aiken. O'Neill came into today second in Major League Baseball against left-handers in OPS and slugging percentage, and that comes to fruition, how well he hits lefties, because the game-winning swing against the lefty, the Red Sox take it 5-3. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund, and tonight Red Sox pitchers had 10 strikeouts, so that means another $500 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Nick Pivetta, 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. He ends up getting the no decision, but despite the fact he did not get the win, his last win was on July 29th, a third consecutive very good outing out of him, and the Red Sox are ultimately able to win this one. That was the case last time out against the White Sox, and once again, the Sox win a start of his by taking the series finale and the series now against the Baltimore Orioles. And for every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. One double tonight from the Sox. It came from Masataka Yoshida, his 19th double of the season, and our total now for the season is at $14,300. So money donated to some great causes, and oh yeah, the Red Sox won in walk-off fashion tonight. A great win for this team. They're going to hit the road now to play 4 against the New York Yankees. We'll preview that series. We'll get you scores from around Major League Baseball and how the other wild card teams are doing. We will get you all that coming up right after this. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Back with more of the Nissan postgame show right after this on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users'